I'm late today. I feel so sick. Every time I go on Vegas, every time I touch a plane, I get sick. I never get sick until I'm trapped in some giant tube flying across the sky with whoever is coughing right next to me. Yeah, it feels bad, man. Michael, what's good?
Shout out to his family.
Shout out to your family, King. How you doing today, man? Let's get into it. Yeah, so I woke up sick, so that's why I'm late today. How we doing? What's good, Jay Shreen? What's happening? Yo, I did not get into Streamer University. Big time sad. I was like, yo, maybe I'll get in. Now, there were some small streamers that got in, but a lot of people were huge streamers. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, sheesh, can't compete with this. Maybe next year. I don't know. Next year I'll be 30, bro. I have no business being in any type of university except for grad school at that point. All right. Charizard slop. All right, let's do it. All right, let's get it. Fake out. Fake out is definitely going to be ultra fake. I think I just light screen here, and then I get up and I just hard switch Polytoad. Actually, no. That was probably not the best thing. Is that game losing? Not necessarily. Decided to play some matches, lost so much elo, I'm over it. I probably, since I left, I probably only played like 3-4 matches. I've been slacking OD. But it's gonna be Charizard X. Either way, Flare Blitz is, the Flare Blitz reduction is gonna be nice. Belly Drum. All right, see now people just be making stuff up now. Y'all just be doing anything in this game. Part of me wants to foul play, but I don't know who's gonna get targeted right here. Because foul play just gets rid of Charizard 100%. But also, like, Weather Ball gets rid of Charizard, low key. Depending on how, I actually don't know that. I don't know that. I want to reflect, but I just want to get a foul play off. All right, I'll just get foul play. I'll use foul play Weather Ball. Instant leaves. Does it protect on the Charizard? Because when you're at +6, I was tempted to just like do some screens. Okay, it's breaking swipe. Okay, that was very unwise. That was very unwise because okay, yeah, you know, that's actually a great turn. That's a great turn. I don't know that Sand Rush or whatever, the dog doesn't take tick damage from Sandstorm. Yeah. He's pretty chill, I'm not gonna lie. Love me some Houndstone. Houndstone is definitely an underrated Pokemon. I like Houndstone a lot. So who should I have in the back right now? Could be a Fake Outer. Sinish is there. I mean, the rain's up already, so I might as well set up the bridge. Fish for Zard. Okay, it's just instant. So really no harm done. In the meantime, I already have light screen up. Maybe gotta reflect. I feel like instant has to fake out my Archaludon. I'm just gonna start electro-shotting, start charging up. Charging up! Guys, I partied for the first time in like a year. Balance on it due to forfeit. Okay, yeah. No trigger. That was kind of over. I mean, theoretically, it could have been played like not. I don't know. I feel like sometimes when you bring a certain amount, when you bring a certain Pokemon and you just don't have the Pokemon in the back to deal enough damage, like it is actually over. Yeah, drinking any much, it's like it sits like a rock. I don't really have that problem per se. I'm a massive lightweight though. I'm a massive lightweight. Yo, what's good, Wynunk? Yeah, dude, I genuinely feel super sick right now. I hate this. Hi, Violet. How you doing? I weigh like 150. Yeah. So I'm taking it easy on like everything this week. I'm just gonna be getting mad. So I'm gonna get a lot of sleep and just make sure I take care of myself. Swampert. Yo, Swampert on Swampert violence is kind of not the wave right now, but I'm gonna hope that they set up the rain for me, because if they do set up the rain for me, it's just nice if they do that. But if there's no rain, then I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that scenario also. Yo, Anime Expo was cool though. It was a fun time. It was a very fun time. One thing I would say is that parts of the convention were actually, you were just being cooked alive. I'm not gonna lie. So much of that convention, you literally just did not stop sweating. Artist Alley was miserable. I don't think I'm gonna be spending that much time at Artist Alley if it's gonna be like that anymore. Because Artist Alley, I didn't know that Artist Alley was actually a parking garage. Kashi was like, do you know that Artist Alley is actually in a parking garage? I was like, no, I had no clue. Sableye right here. Encore might happen. So I'm gonna reflect an Encore. I'm gonna reflect in the face of Encore. I'm going to, you know, if I'm gonna Encore anyway, I might as well just use that turn. Like, I'm gonna get Encored anyway. I'll just protect this turn and see how greedy this person is. Artist Alley and Javits is the whole bottom level. That's, ooh. I'm not gonna lie, that would piss me off. I would not be doing that. Anime NYC was, yeah, Anime NYC had Artist Alley like off, like all the way to the side. It wasn't the bottom level, and I think last year they had like an arcade or something at the bottom. I don't know, because I only went for one day, and a lot of the stuff is recycled from Anime Expo. Like a lot of the panels and stuff. Yeah, what's good, Scada? A critical hit. That's actually a super unfortunate critical hit. Yeah, that's incredibly unfortunate. Welcome back, homie. How you doing? Did you cosplay? I did, like, I had an Akatsuki cloak for day 4, and then I wore my Magikarp hat for day 3. But to be honest with you, or day 2, was it day 2 or day 3? I was not cosplaying in that heat, because I've cosplayed before when on years when it was way hotter. That feels terrible. It just feels awful. I'm gonna keep it a fuck with you. Just laying in bed for 2 hours? I'm jealous, man. You gotta go to New York Comic Con. It's so much fun. When is that? Migaran.con, what's good? Love some Migaran. Alright, Sableye is gonna use Encore. Declosing Swampert used Wave Crash. That's cool. Alright, this should take care of them. Yo, my Swampert lifts, boy. You be lifting. You lifting for real. Hi, Ryan. How you doing? I'm not gonna hold you though. I hate the feeling of being sick though. I don't like this. I do not like this, okay? It is not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling to be feeling this right now. Baskia Legend is... What is Baskia Legend going to do right now? If I protect... Actually, I'm not super worried about that. I'm going to protect anyway. Matcha Gacha. I expect, like, a flip turn, maybe. Burn would be crazy. Burn would be so fresh right now. Disable. Is that a crit? Dude, what? Come on, man. That's insane. Behind light. Oh my god. Behind reflect also. How is this person hitting all these crits, dude? Okay, yeah, nah. We lost this one. That's bad luck. I'm not gonna... Every once in a while, you lose a battle, and it's completely not your fault. This is one of them. How are you gonna get, like, 2 insane crits back to back? Then I'd be like, oh, dude, I'm such an unlucky Pokemon player. Dude, I'll literally get crit in my only lose count, like 2 turns. The first time, it was like, okay, I don't care. The second time, it was like, okay, this is getting a little bit ridiculous. But I guess we play it out. I'm gonna get Encore. There's really nothing I can do right here. If I can connect this, then maybe it changes. What's good, Gabriel? How you doing? How you doing? Have you tried not being sick? Dude, I'm trying, man. I'm trying on the fly. I'm unlucky. 13,000 Giratina encounters, no shiny and platinum. Are you resetting on a 3DS? How long does that reset take? And can you see it in game? You can't see it in game, right? You have to see it like, you have to see the actual in-game sprite in a battle, I'm pretty sure. 13,000. How long have you been searching? Nah, they better protect that stupid ass bird. Okay, nah, it's slow. How you get that lucky, bro? How do you get that lucky? I've been attempting for around 8 months. Sheesh. For 8 months, dude. Give it another month, man. That's a whole pregnancy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, dude. There will be people, actual human beings born faster than you find that Giratina, that shiny Giratina. Shiny hunting on the DS games was cursed. Yeah, I did not shiny hunt on the DS game. Let me be a buck with you. I think my first shiny I found in Pokemon Pearl was a shiny Cacturn. Yo, Cacturn devolved, like, it actually deserves an evolution because it's kind of ass. It's kind of terrible. It's not good. But that's cool. You know? Is it one of the worst Pokemon? I personally think that Cacturn is one of the worst Pokemon. I think it needs some love. I think we need some Cacturn love in here. Okay, so this is... Yeah, this is fairly standard. Water Spout, Blastoise, maybe Aursphere or some other thing like that. We'll see. And... Got a Swampert here. If they get Tailwind up, that's not really gonna matter, so I kind of want to put Sinistcha here. And Floette is... Well, that's really not bad. Floette's not terrible. I'll use Floette. Is that a mistake? No, I'll be fine. I found a full odd in every mainline game. Never caught a side... Oh. I found a shiny in Emerald. It was a shiny Oddish, but I didn't have Pokeballs. It was very early in the game. And I tried to find it again for like 15 minutes and then just kept it pushing. But I played Emerald before. I mean, I played Emerald after I played Diamond and Pearl. I feel like it's gonna be something like Fake Out or Aursphere. I'm just gonna click Electro Shot in the meantime. and put up a light screen. My first shiny was a shiny Spinda in Emerald. Fun fact. Your Spinda patterns don't actually carry over, and I think that's so tragic. Imagine you spent hours looking for the perfect Spinda design that you liked, and then you transfer it for a different game, and then it's just like, bro, this is not my Pokemon. You know, what was that movie where that lady was like, this is not my son. This is not my son. And basically like and then she was calling everybody crazy because like, wait, this is not my son. Where's my son? Bro, like, you know what I'm talking about? What was that horror movie called? Where it wasn't even like a horror movie. They were basically just calling this lady crazy. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I sound so nonsensical right now. All right, I think this is gonna be a... Oh! I think this might be slow. Keep it a buck with you. I gotta get a parting shot off, or I'm kind of fried. Like light screen's up. I'm charging right now. Do I parting shot the Arch or the Blastoise? Blastoise could protect him when I'm done. Alright, you gotta risk it for the biscuit sometimes. I do not want to get hit by an Aura Sphere, and Aura Sphere is pretty... Okay, parting shot is gonna go through, which is nice. Neither Pokemon are going to protect, though. I'm still stuck in the charging phase, so... Hope I'm able to do enough damage right here. It depends on how fast the other Archaludon is at, like, on speed time. He said, no, I hate horror movies. But they pretty much gaslight this lady into saying, like, yo, this is your kid. But, like, it's not her kid. And she knows that because, like, you know, like, that's... Like, she's the kid's mom and stuff. So, Dark Pulse might actually eat my butt right now. Electro Shot. How much damage we deal into Blastoise? A good amount. Okay, Blastoise is gone. That was a greedy turtle. That was a greedy turtle. It was a very greedy turtle. Now I have Rage Powder that puts in a lot of work. But I think I can protect and life do. Depends on who's in the back right now. It's gonna be... I'm gonna have to look in. I was 8 years old. I didn't have Pokeballs, and I found a shiny Psyduck. Didn't realize it until... Yeah, nah, that's exactly how I feel about it. Yo, Rubber Elbow, how you doing today?
Shout out to his family.
Shout out to your family. Hi, Yoshi. How's it going? How do you get shinies? I usually catch them in Scarlet and Violet. But if you have the DLC for Legend ZA, it's super easy. Via distortions and all the other stuff. I personally just like roaming around in Scarlet and Violet. On here, you basically just roll them. You roll for shinies. I've only gotten one shiny out of the ranch. It was a Corviknight. All right. I found a sick Rapidash as a child. My friend said I should... Yeah, dude. People be saying stupid stuff like that. That's the thing, bro. You gotta... But back in the day, it was different, right? Back in the day, there was no internet at, like, your fingertips to tell you what was right and wrong about a video game, bro. And rumors just actually ruined the gaming experience for a lot of people. I have a feeling this is gonna be Raichu Y. So, should prepare for Raichu Y shenanigans. Also... I actually like Swampert into this. I think Swampert's pretty good into this. And Polytoad. The internet was the worst invention for free thought. Technically, yes. Funny that was after the Spinda, so I knew what shinies were. Interesting. The Supergirl hate and the He-Man hate is just revolting. They were good movies. I think they were actually pretty good movies. I wasn't super... Listen, for me, I don't really care about a lot of stuff, to be completely honest with you. Okay, this is not the worst lead in the world. I still thought the movies were decent, though. I personally thought they were okay. You know, some people are going to be like, oh, it was actually really bad for this reason. And, you know, you're welcome to think that, right? No one's forcing you to... You know what I'm saying? Light screen or reflect? Which one do I want more? Right here. Zap cannon from Raichu is not really super threatening right now. I think reflect is pretty important right here. I feel like I'm gonna get faked out, so I'm gonna go for Raichu. Supposedly, I haven't watched Supergirl yet. I'm gonna watch it with my homie pretty soon. I was supposed to watch it the week that I was going to LA, but I just got way too busy. There's basically just a lot of stuff that I was supposed to do. Also, the Airbnb this year was a lot smaller. I didn't actually have my own room this year because of the World Cup. So it is, I'm gonna get fake though. If I did have my own room, I would have been streaming like at the same time in the morning, but unfortunately I did not. It's gonna be Ironhead. How weak is that Gambit? How weak or strong is that Gambit? It might be bulky. Might be a bulky Gambit. All right, reflect is up. Time for a light screen. Who do they have in the back, potentially? Do they have a flying type? There's no flying type in the back. I feel like it's relatively safe to just go for a high horsepower here. To not overthink it. Because worst case scenario, there's a neutral target. Yeah, it's a neutral target. Okay, I was about to say, that's a critical hit. That's not super bad for a critical hit. Obviously, like, it sucks getting hit by a crit, but it is what it is. Okay, that's very good damage. All right, got both my screens up. Now I'm in a parting shot. The Primarina. In the back, it is... Okay. And I'm also going to protect for the Sucker Punch Mind game. That's not really the worst crit in the world. It do be like that sometimes, but it sort of just shows me that this is some bulky Gambit and I don't know the spread. Because I feel like the benchmark for a crit is usually pretty high. So that makes me think this is a very low attack investment. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, crits are annoying or whatever, but the more that you play, the more that crit rate is gonna be for times. It's just that a crit will actually just completely sometimes just ruin your board state as a screens player, which is, yeah, that's pretty annoying, right? I'm gonna go with Electro. I'm gonna go with E-Shot into Primarina. And if they switch out, then I'm okay with that. One of the things that's kind of really oppressive when you're going up against this type of team is your opponent switching in Raichu while it's not Mega Evolved yet, or just not even Mega Evolving Raichu at all. That Lightning Rod boost is okay. After 2 Lightning Rod boosts, you're kind of wildin', but if you need to get your special attack up, I say just go for it anyway. That's at least the way that I see it. Just got 4-0'd by a max offensive Grimmsnarl because I tried to set up turn 1 on heated. Yeah, good players don't use that. Good players don't do that, so you just don't need to worry about it. Like, losing to that is really not your fault at the end of the day, because intuitively, people should be better players than that. Like, what even is that? I don't know one person that would do that. Weather Ball into King's Gambit. And after this, I'm gonna click Psych Up. Oh, so they're just giving me this battle for free. Psych Up would have been so fresh right now. It's cool, though. It's okay. Yeah, see what I'm talking about? I feel like... Yeah, that's nowhere near max attack investment, which is kind of nice for me. It sort of shrugged that off a little bit. All right, there's Raichu. I feel like I should have hit Psych Up last turn. It's cool though. Doesn't really matter that much. Zap Cannon, Dazzling Gleam might still be kind of really bad. Who else is in the back right now? There's a Grimmsnarl. It could be Focus Blast, to be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Focus Blast. So Raichu can really take its pick at whoever it wants to hit right now. I don't like that. I don't like when Raichu has the ability to do that. So I'm just gonna double down, and one of my Pokemon is gonna go down right now. Actually protect this turn. Raichu's gonna use protect, so that's kind of a free turn. It's okay though, because Draco Meteor is not gonna connect regardless of who I sent it towards, and I'm still gonna be at +2. Technically speaking though, it would have been a nice Psych Up turn, but if this Clefairy uses Follow Me, then Psych Up's just gonna fail, so that's just not even a thing to do anymore. Flash Cannon, how many turns left of screens? 3 turns left of Light Screen. I wonder if my opponent's gonna try to stall that out. Flash Cannon into the Clefable is kind of nice. I'm actually going to Electroshock into the Clefable because I'm +2 right now. And I feel like I should protect because I'm going to get hit by a Zap Cannon, but who else is in the back that can tank a Zap Cannon? I want to see what's going to happen right here because Swampert's in the back. Yeah, well. Unaware Clefable, maybe. It probably is unaware. I mean, I guess it could be, whatchamacallit. Is it easiest to just use Mega Swampert Rain, Mega Metagross? I think that Swampert Rain is kind of overrated right now, to keep it a buck with you. It's just the last day of the season. Yeah, I think, Mari, I think you're right about it being unaware of Clefable, but I would like for... I think you are right. What is this spread? Like, what are the spreads on this team? Like, what... It makes no sense. Maybe it's not unaware Clefable? Because those are... It might just be maxed out special defense. Like, what was the other... Is the one that only takes damage from attacks? Okay, that's weird. I'm gonna hard switch Swampert. No, yeah, like, unaware Clefable would have been... I actually don't know because I just don't. I have no clue, to keep it a buck with you. A $5 million house in Westchester. I'm not gonna lie, $5 million house in Westchester is not like the wildest thing because there are a lot of like $20 million properties, relatively speaking, in Westchester County. So it's not like the craziest thing, but it's yeah. Now, I know of some people from, basically, long story short, my dad was, he's retired now, a United Nations executive, and I was invited to this pre-prom, basically, the day of prom, I was invited to this house, and so, basically, there's this house in my neighborhood that is, that belongs to a politician that sold out very heavily. And my dad was like, oh yeah, this belongs to... And I was like, what? That's crazy. Protect. I think Focus Blast goes into... It's definitely a Sucker Punch turn. Sucker Punch goes into who right now? Is it Swampert? Am I playing too predictably? Possibly. Maybe this is a punish turn. How did bro live a helping hand focus blast? Because of light screen. Ooh, yeah, that was way too predictable. Their GDP is less than 1K per person. Yeah, no, that's just regular African corruption, bro. That's just run-of-the-mill, extremely corrupt government politics. I think I'm not even double check right now. I should have just I should have gone for it, but it's cool. It happens. Electroshock. I mean, if Draco can connect right now, it's huge. Yeah, this is looking like I lose this game, to be honest with you. Also, if you're max HP, max special attack, you go down to that. I get him out with special attack. Oh, dude, that's fried. Yeah, if I had used Psych Up a few turns ago, then I got greedy, but if I used Psych Up, then possibly the outcome of this battle would have been different. I'm not Spirit Break from this time. Alright, I already got the parting shot off. Light screen and protect. And then the next turn, if I can manage to get another parting shot on this Raichu, could potentially debuff it enough. Okay, Iron Head. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Maybe spit out my coffee. How bad the corruption is? Yeah, nah. Welcome to Africa. Welcome to Africa. Apparently, also, FIFA's getting hit with a lawsuit about, like, it's something corruption related. I'm not really super surprised, to be honest with you. I'm not surprised. Unfortunate. No, it just happens. It happens like that sometimes. Helping Hand Focus Blast is a little bit absurd. I truly think that Swampert is washed now. I might even just run for Alligator. Because if I'm going to be neutral to a lot of stuff, like Swampert's so squishy in the rain. Annihilate. This looks like it's going to be Final Gambit Annihilate next to Farigiraf. So how do I make sure that doesn't happen? Because Annihilate has higher HP than all of my Pokemon. So maybe perhaps having a... I think they are going to take one of my Pokemon, so I maybe don't want to put a Mega right in the front. Could just Rage Powder with Sinistra, because the only person that can ignore that is Cobra Berry for knockoff or Sucker. Okay, yeah, I'm going to lead with Sinistra here. And I'm going to start firing off whatever the fuck it is, because we have we have neutral damage. Mawil's the only Pokemon that really eats anything that Floette throws at it. Should try to deal with this battle as fast as possible. I would want to set up screens, but I'm not. I just, yeah. Foul play is still going to be pretty important here, but if I want to use Polytoad, it's a big if. No, I'm actually going to go with, yeah, I'm going to go with this. This Icy Wind. Icy Wind starts to chip Dragonite. Could be Mega Dragonite. I think it's Mega Dragonite, Mega Mawile. Huge nerfs. He doesn't get Final Gambit anymore. Nice. Yeah, let's Grotta and Annihilate. Could be beat up. Either way, this is not the absolute worst thing that could happen right now. Both these Pokemon are going to be weak to Dazzling Gleam and Moonblast. Okay, Rage Powder is going to get ignored. I wonder if Double Down into Rage Fist and Flower Trick can get rid of Float. Is Rage Powder actually good here? I'm gonna Rage Powder anyway, just because, out of habit. Old habits die hard. And I wouldn't. I'm just gonna go with the Dazzling Gleam. I don't think it's gonna get rid of both these Pokemon, but would be nice if it did. Also, they sold more tickets that were available. Yeah, for price gouging. Yeah, it's just like really annoying that. I don't know. Y'all get it, right? But North America is just out of the World Cup right now. That's very annoying. I don't like that. I don't like that that's a thing now. And I'm now a Norway fan. I'm rooting for Norway to take the entire thing. And yes, it's just because I'm a Holland fan. That's it. I want Norway to take the entire thing. Attending any VGC events soon? Probably locals. Because technically speaking, until World Championships, there's not going to be any like hype or stacked events happening. But I'll definitely go to some locals and stuff. I'm only supporting Norway too. See, that's so real, bro. That's so real. That's actually so real. Also, I think Erling Haaland's just a cool player. He's been a cool player for a long time. He's definitely getting the spotlight, like the mainstream. He's a GOAT in like football, soccer. Everybody knows this, but well, if you know about soccer, but if you know nothing about it, then you're probably just like, who is this guy that looks like Majin Buu? That is a good sport about like the memes online. Also, bro, one of the things that made me actually respect him is watching all these players just like foul him crazy, like just, you know, pushing him on the field XYZ, and then watching this dude just like completely shrug it off and just be like, all right, yo. It's just like good sportsmanship and being a good person. Also, he had a breakup story like a while ago, and that made me like super empathetic towards him. Electro shot. I'm just gonna electro shot. Because I don't know why he would do that. Dude gained over 10 million followers. Dude, Bozenia gained 20 million after the game against Argentina, which is absolutely crazy. If you don't know soccer, then you can recognize him from Clash of Clan ads. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, it's good, OG John. Yo, Iphomania, you're crazy. You're crazy for that. Yeah, that's a crazy thing. Who else does he look like? Whatchamacallit, from Full Metal Alchemist? Dude, he looks like what's his name? You know how they had like the hot lady with the blonde hair? Bro, I have an FMA tattoo, bro. This is not a lark. It's just been way too long since I've seen this series, bro. You can see him a lot on Easter Island, real. Electro shot. Yo, Mawile is actually so annoying. How much is that gonna do? I guess I just full send and Weather Ball. Now, one of my Pokemon is getting absolutely slumped right now because Huge Power is a crazy ability. Oh, nah! Bro, chill. It's just a prank. Chill, bro. It's just a prank. Oh, yo, it's actually going to be a play rough miss. Dude, that sucks for them. All right. For the first time, good luck is going to save me today. For the first time. An electroshock, yes. I was sad. Who else was really sad about Mexico? Mexico losing just, it hit different because I'm Congolese. I wanted Congo to do really well. Listen, I'm American at heart, but like I'm also half Congolese, so I was rooting for Congo to do well. After that upset against England, I'm not gonna lie, that upset against Harry Kane, bro. England did nothing. England did nothing. Like Harry Kane literally just snapped out of it, and bro, just he went crazy. I was sad about that. I was like, Mexico, you got this. I was rooting for Belgium's downfall. Yeah. Yeah, now Belgium beat the United States. This is like the worst. This is the worst timeline. This is, yeah. We got blown out by Belgium, bro. We got blown out by waffle enjoyers. And I'm not hating on you if you're a waffle enjoyer. I just gotta let you know what is up. Do I reverse Trick Room for them, or... I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of missing the ad, like, I'm missing the presence of like a setup on here where I can be ultra greedy. Rage Powder. F for Rigarath is the only thing. How awful is Rage Powder here? It's not that good though. Oh, I just want to run these. I think I kind of want to just run these 4. And this sleep powder is going to be very annoying, but if I get put to sleep, like, it's cool, I guess. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. You know, we just gotta find out where Belgium is staying and just make as much noise outside of their hotel as humanly possible. We gotta become the animals that Belgium thinks that we are. He's how is 6'5" and over 200 pounds. He carries that weight really well. Like, that dude is ridiculously coordinated. He'll be like flipping upside down and like moving his knee like 3 degrees backwards to hit, like, to make a goal. Yup, this is some sleep slop. This is some absolute sleep slop happening right now. Light screen. Either it's sleep or it's gonna be fake out sleep powder, then rage powder setup. I'm actually not sure. It's not gonna be. Okay. Like, dog, what the? Dog, what is happening? Yo, Jeremiah, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Appreciate you, King. England's defenders are shorter and frailer. Yeah, bro. This is gonna be some real Viking activity. And bro, I'm not gonna lie, I think it's really annoying when some random dude named like Cletus from like Wisconsin starts to get like an undercut and claim that he's a Viking. Like, I think those, do I battle viewers on a Friday? Yeah. Hurricane turn 1. Yeah, no, those, I don't know why they would do that. That has to be a misclick. They must have run out of time because there's no way that's your turn 1. Like, that's an absurdly bad turn 1. Foul play, parting shot. I guess I parting shot the Blastoise. And then I guess I'll just line up an electroshock, because why not? Real. I may not do it this Friday though, just because I've been just not sleeping. Anime Expo was so much fun this year. It was absolutely so much fun. I was way more prepared than I was last year, and at certain points I was a little bit uncomfortable. But the last year, it was just like the LA Convention Center and then a few hotels like in the surrounding area. This time they closed off Figueroa. The entirety of the crypto arena was part of the expo. It was exclusively for the expo. And a lot of, basically there were like more hotels and just other stuff that was just straight up Anime Expo. It was so much fun. It was a great time. I'm low-key feeding with this, it's Shell Smash. Okay, they're getting great. Yo, Shell Smash greed is completely insane. It's completely insane. Completely unnecessary. Viking Invasion of England flashbacks coming soon. Yeah, that's fun. That's actually hilarious. Light screen. Sleep powder is annoying right here. Like if I get a first turn wake up, it's huge, obviously, but what was I saying though? About water spout. Jeez, that's crazy. Wake up, man. Yeah, I'm hoping the Tappan Zee Bridge would wake up. That's actually a massive fumble on my part. If I had switched in flow, I'd probably have a little bit more left in the tank. Blastoise is now at +2 speed. I don't really have a way to control that, so we might run away with this game. Wakey, wakey. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's good, Jofu? It depends on if they double dog with the sleep powder, which I feel like they're not going to. They're just going to put Cotton Candy to sleep. But yeah, that's actually rude as hell. That's rude that they did that. I don't think I come back from this. Just Vivian sleep bullshit, man! This is not ideal. Yo, Frosty, welcome back. What's good? How you doing? That dude came in, asked for viewer battles, and immediately dipped, bro. That's the only thing some of y'all care about. Any switches? I don't think it's a good idea to switch any Pokemon in right now. I made it to Master Ball in the nick of time, bro. Hell yeah, dude. You absolutely got this. You just gotta hit a 20. You gotta hit a 20 game streak, and you're in. Actually, bro, it might be like a 26 game win streak to get you the champions. Either way, you got this, bro. You win these. All right, good thing Vivian is super frail. I got it after a week and a half just getting mobile. Hell yeah, dude. 26 game win streak. I hit a 5. That's my best I got. I think the most I've been on is like an 11 game win streak. But I'm gonna be locked in this week. Okay, how much is 3 turns left of light screen? 1 turn of range. Is it smart to debuff? Can I be greedy with debuffs right here? I'm gonna try. They used a Mega Abomasnow for. Very cool. That sounds like some really cool. Okay, they switched in the draft. It's not good. It's not a good thing. Are they gonna set up Trick Room? Because if they do, then I'll outspeed. Because this Blastoise is +1 now. Yeah, +1 speed. Minus, it's like very frail. So Another ball. Foul play. Was that a crit? Yeah, it was a crit. I was about to say that's fried. Damn. Yo, they really iced out my frog cotton candy, bro. That's unfortunate. You know what I want to do? I want to build with a different type of team. Now that I have a little bit more time, I'm definitely going to look into some different teams. Okay, so at +1 speed, is Blastoise going to be faster than my Floette? Still a little bit of light screen left. So theoretically, if I can survive... what do I want to do here? Because Moonblast into the Blastoise is... But, do I get greedy? Bro, I want to get greedy here. I'm going to come on. Because I already lost this game. If I get greedy, then there's a higher chance that I'd be able to come back if the greed pays off. Otherwise, it's still an uphill battle. So at this point, I'm already down tremendously. Might as well risk it. Houndstone propaganda must begin. I love Houndstone, but I like fluffy Houndstone. Oh my gosh. You gotta love... Yeah, nah, I think they see that they're faster than I am right now. Unless they use Trick Room, then they... Why would they do that? Why the fuck would they do that right now? Bro, that's the... Bro, you were supposed to win the game like that. You're supposed to win the game by doing that. Ally Switch is actually just bad. Don't use Ally Switch. That's my hot take. Some people don't like that I say this, but, like, if we're gonna be completely honest, Ally Switch is a bad move. It's a bad move against good players, and it only really works on ladder. Right, can I run away with this game? Potentially. The greed did pay off. I don't know why they'd set up Trick Room. That's so greedy. Maybe because the Pokemon are back. I'm not trying to, like, dunk on anybody. I'm just saying that, like, the mind game is necessary to pull off Ally Switch at like a big tournament. Like, there's just like a lot of pressure that you'll be able to read. Oh yeah, it's Torkoal. It's so over. I need a quadruple protect, bro. Quadruple protect season, just so crazy. This is crazy. Oh, it's all right. Hi Moises, how you doing? How you doing? On open team sheets, yeah, you're good. Yeah, no, 100%. Like, I think certain things like Ally Switch for Rigoraph are kind of annoying depending on what you're doing. If your goal is to get to, like, champions and you're running something that people just actually don't expect, then I think it's not bad, right? But I think relying on Ally Switch mind games can just put you at risk, and your opponent can just hard punish if they see that, oh, you haven't clicked Ally Switch yet, and, or they know that you're running Ally Switch on a set, then you can just get hard punished for real. Is that double? That's a double protect. Time for the triple. Time for the triple. Can I get the triple? Okay, nah. Riff, what's good? I hate and love using Rigoraph. I tend to use it on to lock teams out of Trick Room within prison. Yeah. I'm actually so sad that triple didn't happen. Gawain, what's good?
Shout out to his family.
How are you doing? How you doing? All right, edit. Let's go back and edit teams, because I feel like I'm gonna go and just rehash Balance team, to be honest with you. So I feel like I'm just losing the stuff that I shouldn't necessarily be losing to. This team, I guess I think I will try this team again. With CJ and the squad. But I also have not used anything with Mega Metagross. And I think that's kind of a waste of Mega Metagross. I think it just absolutely slaps. Would it be, would I be able to fit it on this team? Because then I feel like, nah, that's like double psychic. That's bad. Double psychic is actually just bad energy, bro. Nobody wants that. I think I'm about to go back to Delphox right now. I'm gonna come crawling back to Delphox. I do really like the ability to just ignore things as mouse hold. Follow me, Super Fang Encore. Which mouse hold set is this? I think I have 3 mouse holds in my boxes. But there's a weird tech where you can use, like, after you Trick Room to, like, make Trick Room happen faster, which is like if it's do or die, you need Trick Room to work. Is really nice. That's not something that I'm really going to do on this team, but I'm wondering if Super Fang is just bad. I wonder if I should get rid of Super Fang or Protect in favor of Feint, because Feint is just so good. Also, Gallade's really good right now. Aromatisse with After You is goated. Yeah, but I also... See, Aromatisse may be okay, but Aromatisse is actually, like, my least favorite Pokemon design of all time. So when they say, like, win with your favorites, like... whatever it is... I'm not using Aromatisse. I don't care if it's the best Pokemon in the game. If I really dislike a Pokemon the way that I dislike Aromatisse, it's not getting used. We're not using it out here then. All right, do I go team 17 or team 13? Nah, I wanted, like, I just got abused by sleep. They about to feel it. They about to feel this right now. Rage Powder. Oh, here's this one change that I do want to make. Like, maxed out speed is not bad for the Vivian Mirror, but at this point, I don't actually have a special attack. I guess Pollen Puff wouldn't be bad, but I find that I have more utility in this. Sand team with Runerigus. Actually, I am building a sand team with Runerigus, but it's not really a sand team. The idea is that with hazards, you can do a lot of stuff. What's good? What's happening, man? Bro, the bang, bro. If you're gonna ask for me to play Fortnite on Friday, I'm not doing that. I have a finger injury. So, bro, like, you gotta stop asking if that's, like, what you're about to ask. Also, like, even when I play Fortnite, I don't like playing with viewers. All right, let's see. I'm playing Terraria. Nice. That's a cool game that I don't have the patience for. But I do think it's cool. Unfortunately, I hurt my finger and it's still swollen a little bit, swollen. I will not, basically, I'm just not doing anything high impact on my fingers until then, so. That's why I can't wait to lose Elo before the season resets today. Yeah, it's gonna be like that, but every time the season resets, it's like a chance to try new things, right? Before Champions tier unlocks. Just trying to get to high enough Elo. And listen, I think it's actually a really good thing that you know what I'm saying? I'm playing, hell yeah, dude. You are the most patient gamer. Most patient gamer in North America. No, you are the most patient gamer. I know you're South African. You are the most patient South African gamer. I'm getting no work done tomorrow. That's real. Okay, so this is pretty annoying. All these Pokemon are susceptible to Sleep Powder. However, Fake Out's gonna be pretty necessary. Fake Out Sleep Powder is non-negotiable. Having Delphox or Floette in the back is gonna be pretty important too. Delphox, I think, is probably a no-bring right now because it's possible that Trick Room setup Floette would be a little bit better in that situation. And also, Follow Me. I think redirection is gonna be pretty important because these are not really spread attackers at all. How are you doing, Gawain? Yeah! Yo, Christian is back, bro. Shout out to his family.
Shout out to his family.
How we doing? How we doing? Yeah. It's not even that it was a bad team that I had before. It's just that Swampert feels bad right now. Swampert's felt bad for like a long time. I might try for Alligator. I might be trying for Alligator tomorrow. So, okay, so what I want to do with Runerigus is this, right? Runerigus gets access to hazards, and it's also really annoying and really bulky. Pokemon like Raichu and, you know, some other Pokemon run sets that literally cannot touch it. It literally is not, you know what I'm saying? It can just sleep Sneasler, and it can set up hazards and do a lot of very annoying stuff that you wouldn't want it to do. So this is Darkest... Do I go for a Darkest or a Parting? Parting shot shipping one to somebody else, but I just had 3 seconds left. So it's gonna be a Brave Bird. Is it gonna be a double dog though? And then Trick Room, right? Tomorrow's the new season? Yup. There is less, well, actually, yeah, they're less than 12 hours, because when I hopped on the game, it's still like 12 hours left. The season. This is yesterday, I just ended up locking the door to the office and napping. Yo, that's so real, bro. I wonder if this Gambit is... Or, yeah. That's one of those things, but I'm not, like, super worried about it, because I feel like Final Gambit Staraptor is not, like, super good, if that makes sense, and they're just gonna go for... Okay. You know, I don't blame them for doing that, don't get me wrong. But why the what? I have a few questions. I have a few questions right now. Like what? Personally, I just want a season where I can play my favorite Pokemon at Giratina. I think that'll be coming up in maybe like a year or something. I feel like it'll be a while till we get Giratina in the game. Just because like Megas are here. I would like one day to be able to use like Rogue Mega Evolution. Imagine Megas with like an item. That would be so busted, but I feel like, yeah, it would be fun. It would be absolutely completely busted and not fair or balanced, but it would be very fun. I'm gonna go with the Dazzling Gleam. I want to be greedy here, but I don't want it to blow up in my face. All right, so I'm gonna Dazzling Gleam and actually just Flare Blitz. Zaba own or Zaba won't. I played 5 games yesterday in the 1600 range, lost all 5 now. I'm stuck at 1480. It's okay, man. It'll be a slump. It'll be in the restricted format, and Gintira is contention for the worst restricted, sadly. Life Orb Mega Floette. Yeah. Isn't that going to be some BS? That would be awful. It'd be very awful. Now that I'm saying that to myself, yeah, nah, that's a terrible idea. Y'all should ignore me. Y'all should ignore me when I say stuff like that. Arch is burnt. Also, I want to do some beat up. I want to get some beat up teams going. Rain Dance! Okay. Are they doing anything but setting up Trick Room? Oh, I guess... Dude, this Spurgraph is actually allergic to setting up Trick Room, bro. Like, why are they not setting up Trick Room? What are they doing? I was in the 1700s yesterday and dropped to 1600, decided not to play anymore. It's okay, it'll be a new season again. Yeah, I don't know why they just would not set up Trick Room here. It's very... I feel like it's just very easy to just do that and win. Or at least it would be. It's going to be Protect Trick Room, but it's too little too late because it's double dog, double down. Double dog. Like, no way they don't set up Trick Room. Yeah, they're going to try to set up Trick Room this turn, but like that's just not happening. New season, it's not even worth it. I was top 50k season 1, but I was investing time into it. I think you just need to have a better, like, if you tell yourself it's not worth it though, then it's just not worth it. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe that you can like climb back, but if you're hitting like a slump and all those things, I think it's just better to take time off the game and just let your mental reset a little bit. Would you like to see a dragon evolution? It'd be cool. It'd be very cool. I don't know how effective it would be though. But yeah, if anybody does want help with like certain stuff, they're very, very good players in my server. If you join the Discord or like you join the Discord community, there are a lot of people that will help you theory craft and build into stuff. Swampert. Who do I let go down right now? I think maybe that's why they didn't want to set up Trick Room. I'm just gonna assume this player is. I'm just gonna double attack, to be honest with you. And if one of my Pokemon's gonna go down here, I feel like it's only natural. Thanks for the follow, Nicole. I know this season I definitely hit a slump. I think you should just take a break and try again next season. Also, some really good advice that I've received from pro players is just to find somebody's team that you like and take from it. Yeah, that was very unwise. 25% damage off of recoil is kinda iffy. Pokemon doesn't want Pokemon to look like fan art, which is why, yeah, technically that is true. There was an evolution that was a flying type that looked just like a Fakeamon, and I think it's a legal thing also, but also I think people don't want. Okay, so does anybody know about like why Kadabra was actually not a Pokemon card for a very long time? So Kadabra was not. Yeah, that was a fucking that was a terrible turn. I should have just protected and hit Darkest Lariat, but we learned from that. I'm really not like, you know what I'm saying? It's the last day of the season, and even if it was like last week or something, I'm not like super fried on Elo. They just. I feel like I'd go for Wave Crash this turn. His last turn was not super obvious, but yeah. I've been using Blastoise, Delphox now, because Cybertron. Yeah, I would say look at Cybertron. Said yes. It doesn't ring a bell, and I've been playing Pokemon since Game Boy Color. Interesting. That's very cool. Uh-oh. Is that a 6.1? What is that? What type of damage is that doing right now? Yeah, just. I guess that's what's happening. Follow me and Darkest Lariat. Okay, I sold like 2 turns ago. I'll keep it a buck with you. His kids made him soft, so he ended the ban. Yeah, I don't like that they did that. Like you know what I'm saying? Pokemon have so many different like inspirations and stuff. There are plenty of Pokemon that are just rip-offs of whatever IP. Yeah, this battle's actually chopped. So I'm not gonna lie, if I'm losing too badly on ladder, I'll just like pop off and use I'm just gonna lock in using this team. And also, I don't like spending a long period of time like team building on stream because it's theoretically not super entertaining. So yeah, I'll play with like suboptimal teams on stream, and then maybe I'll make quick changes, and then maybe sometimes I won't. They also supposedly use real fan-made music for the Gen 9 soundtrack. I'm actually not I'm not familiar with that. Is that the case? Theory crafting with chat is fun. Absolutely it is. I mean, if I continue getting hammered on this, I'll absolutely do that. So what I was talking about, like Runerigus, I want to run it with Toxapex because it's kind of that weird combination of Pokemon is very difficult to take out in one turn, so that you can just start a lot of stuff that's very annoying. Setting up Toxic Spikes with Runerigus is really, really nice when Sneasler is like sort of there, but also being able to two-shot Sneasler while Sneasler can't really hit you for like super effective damage, and it's relying on something like a Dire Claw status is very interesting. I also want to, speaking of just theory crafting, I want to do some things with Psychic Terrain. I mean, not Psychic Terrain, with Misty Terrain. The reason being is sleep is occasionally really disruptive. So being able to avoid that is huge. For Rigorath, who's going to do what here? There could be a fake out. Fake out Trick Room. Do I just be crazy here? Because this is like my least favorite team to go up against, and we're seeing it everywhere. If you see a team a lot and you're wondering where it's from, it's probably Cybertron. All right, I'm gonna try to reverse this Trick Room before it even starts. Yep, hard Trick Room. Hard Trick Room is pretty annoying, but it's manageable. The metagame changes though. It changes like week over week. Some stuff that works now may not work next week, but that's not to say that it's not going to work later, right? Metagames usually have cycles, so if you like have if you have your foot in the door at the right point of the cycle, you know, your team might be doing a lot better than it is otherwise. So this is fake. I wonder who's going to do what here. So I'm going to go ahead with Matcha Gotcha, and I'm going to Sleep Powder the Rigorath. What is going to be? Fake out? What is this city called? The one with Watson? Third gym. Ooh, that's hitting me right in the memories. I'm Unk. But I literally have that Gen 3 electric town like hardwired into my brain. I cannot for the life of me remember. It's my third favorite music. Nice. I love using a Trick Room team with no Trick Room setter. You're crazy. You're crazy for that. Is it Moville? I don't know, but I remember Watson because he's like, he looks like a chill Unk, bro. He just looks like chill Unk. That's no more, no less. Matcha Gotcha's kind of nice here because Blastoise really wants to use Water Spout. I have a feeling that it's gonna use maybe Dark Pulse right now. So let's see if my Colbur Berry is any good. Your Colbur Berry's no good around here. My T-Tar chilling, waiting for his time. I think Tyranitar is okay still. It's gonna be a Rain Dance. Okay, that'll boost the damage a little bit. But is it enough to Matcha? It's like Rigorath avoids the attack, which is cool. I don't really care. But Blastoise is. Please don't tell me they're gonna Water Spout. Yo, somebody get this man some milk, bro. Oh my goodness. Yo, how the fuck they gotta set up Trick Room and it doesn't even do anything? Yo, Milk's next day, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude, that's so crazy. Like, why would you do that? Why would they do that? I'm trying to figure out why they would do that. Because me personally, I don't know why they would do that. Matcha Gotcha. Oh, I do have more HP investment into Vivian. I'd probably shrug off this next attack. Potentially. Do I just reverse TR, continue to just hit Matcha Gotcha? Theoretically, I could have hit Life Dew right there. There's Torkoal. I guess I put the wrong Pokemon to sleep, or I guess I'm about to put the wrong Pokemon to sleep. That's pretty good damage on Farigiraf, at least. I think that's going to be a highly defensive drive. I'm glad I'm not the only one that used that route for egg hatching. It's really the best place to... Okay, does anybody know right next to, what you call new strat, lead with 2 heal Pulsemons? Something like that. Technically, Pollen Puff would be, like, it would give you more utility. We're the best Pollen Puff users in the game. Technically, Vivian would be one of them. 2 turns left of Trick Room. Who's in the back to eat this? Honestly, in these 2 turns... I'm probably gonna get fried 85%, but it's the sun, and this Farigiraf is okay. That was some bullshit, but 2 turns. I need a double protect with Vivian. There is no protect on this Sinistra, so like it's we're just gonna go down. But imagine we didn't. I spent so much time there. What's that place right next to the daycare? Like, there's a route on the daycare where you can go up and down in Gen 4. And it's right by the place that you can catch Spiritomb for the first time. What's that place called again? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Okay. Protect does protect stuff next turn. Encore Super Fang, follow me, protect. Super Fang is going to be nice. Both these Pokemon can protect. I'll actually send in Mousehold right now. Chuck E. Cheese? Who remembers Chuck E. Cheese? My favorite boss music? That's a good question. CEO of Gouda. Chucky Entertainment Cheese. Charles Entertainment Cheese. Oh, let's Trick Room turn. I can't really double Trick Room here, so it's not really much to worry about. And go for the double. Like, there's really not much else I can do besides go for the double. You had one job, Vivian! Not only do I remember it, but it's still a thing. So the question, what's the question about Chuck E. Cheese? They used to have decent pizza. Like, the pizza wasn't the worst, but it was all right. It was like mild in flavor and it wasn't terrible. And I have childhood memories there. I have childhood memories of almost starting a fight at Chuck E. Cheese with my then best friend, Charlie. That's so funny. Okay, so you do remember it. A few years ago, just for the pizza. The thing is that you can't go to Chuck E. Cheese if you don't have kids, or that used to be the policy, which I think is actually a pretty good policy. Harsh Sunlight, Torkoal protects, and they use Trick Room. Okay. I guess just Super Fang and Moonblast. Or just Dazzling Gleam. Yeah. I'll just Dazzling Gleam. Maybe not. I just called and was like, yo, can I come pick up a pizza? Ooh. Me and the fiance got it in a to-go box. Nice. I didn't know you could do that. They have good arcade games. It's literally... it's a family... Yo, Chuck E. Cheese is a family restaurant. My parents had fun when I used to go to Chuck E. Cheese. It's a family restaurant. I'm not bugging. I know when I have kids, if they're still in business, I'll take them there. Like, granted, it'll be a few years. But... you know what I'm saying? At least compared to Dave & Buster's. I'm not gonna lie, when I was a kid, I hated Dave & Buster's. The only reason why was because I thought it was the stupidest fucking name that you could name a business. Or Sunlight. They can't really protect this turn, so if I Super Fang... Yeah, I was one of those kids. I was a completely needlessly judgmental Good. Are they gonna rage powder instead here? Or are they gonna project or go? They're gonna go for the trick room again. I feel like they're gonna go for the trick room again. I'll just do it. You said encore the Torkoal. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm from New York City, and there's a crazy Dave and Buster's here that's like three stories tall. There's one in like Pelham that's right next to the Bronx. Bro, Pelham is such a weird town. Because all the other towns that border the Bronx get ultra sketchy. Pelham's really nice until you hit like a certain point, and then you walk over one street over a bridge, and you're like very deep in the hood. But yeah. I think follow me dazzlingly just clears this. It's always the bridge, one wrong turn, my town, and you're in Patterson. Oh! Oh no! Not Patterson, New Jersey. It really is like that in a lot of places. Also, Newark, New Jersey is like that too. Like you have Liberty Airport, which is relatively nice, right? Like you have isn't Rutgers also? There's like a Rutgers campus. Yeah, the 3-story one. That's where it is. Oh, that's so funny. That's actually hilarious. That's very funny, to be honest with you. Follow me and Moon Blast. Honestly, Scotta, you're not wrong about the encore thing on Torkoal. Theoretically speaking, it would have given me a turn to attack Sinistra, but I just wanted Torkoal gone. I do think that your play might have actually been a little bit more optimal, though. I'm not going to hold you. We hate Jersey over here. I mean, I don't know about hate Jersey. New Jersey, the state with 2 NFL teams, but no teams named after the state. Ooh, you gonna take that? You gonna take that, Chris? You gonna take that from Chris and Scotta? I can't even believe it. Yo, the New Jersey slander is getting real today, bro. I'm not even hold you. I'm not even hold you. It's getting really real. It's getting needlessly hateful in here, bro. This is a very anti-New Jersey type of streaming environment. What is happening? What in the heck, man? In Camden, New Jersey. New Jersey has very bad drivers. They're the same as New York. New York and New Jersey drivers, they're just the same. You know what I'm saying? Jersey without Camden and Newark might be a top 20 state. Yo, I think it would. I do. The hot take: New Jersey is a top 20 state. Listen, man, I'm a hate on Jersey when it's time to hate on Jersey, but at the end of the day, we gotta act. We can't pretend that places like Wisconsin don't exist. Iowa, I'm in Montana. How do you like Montana? One of my family friends moved to Montana. They liked it so much that they decided to move there. Said I'd rather live in Montana and moose spot. Is moose spotting? Yo, moose are very dangerous. They're dangerous. They're dangerous animals. The North Jersey drivers are the same. I'm from Central, but live in North now for the last 3 years. Yo, Nicole's based for that. Cause listen, man, there are some days where New Jersey slander is gonna be the only thing that we really entertain here. Not every day. You know, not necessarily, but a lot of the days it's gonna happen. But New Jersey is cool. I have a lot of family in New Jersey relative to other states, so it's not like I have a ton of family members in New Jersey, but it's cool. I like going there from time to time. No Trick Room. Grimmsnarl, Scarf, Hydreigon. Okay, I will do this. CJ Floette, and in the back, let's do Mousehold Sinistcha. I live a mile from NYC. They're all crazy. Yo, it's mad funny. Funny part is I live in Pennsylvania right now, so we include everybody. Yo, Pennsylvania is, in my opinion, a top 20 state. Because not only do you have the Poconos, but you have like Philly and stuff. And it gets really hood in parts of Philly, but shout out to Philly anyway. Okay, I'm gonna be greedy as hell this turn. Fake out. And I'm gonna Calm Mind. Pennsylvania sucks, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Not every part of Pennsylvania. Sad part is, I'm not exaggerating, it literally feels like New York City. I'm from Hamilton Central originally. Ooh, okay, got you. So sad that Floette is pay to win. Bro, Floette has been getting hard bodied every. No way, bro. We found an Incin faster than CJ. I can't even fucking believe this. I can't even fucking believe my eyes right now. There's an Incineroar that's faster than the CJ. I can't fucking believe this. That's such a fried thing. That's so fried. I can't even believe this. I'm so upset. I put 20 speed point. I put 20 EVs into speed. Or whatever points into speed, because EVs are technically no. We'll stop this way, but I don't know. It's like 6.77 or some shit like that. For none of this shit fucking matters. I'm gonna Moonblast for the culture. Incin used Helping Hand, bro. Not the max offense. Not max offense. Grimmsnarl. What the heck next to Helping Hand Incin? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, bro, they actually had it. No way they just did that. They just had that. They just had that right now. And this is what, okay. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad about it. That's gonna be, if you're gonna do that, it's gonna be your fault when you lose the game. Like they were leading so well. I'm getting multiple 2-foot snowstorms per winter. It's not, it's not, I mean, theoretically, like, ideally you wouldn't want that to happen, but like, yeah, well, thank you very much. Thank you for the sub. Shout out to your family.
Shout out to his family.
Stop by at the perfect time. Clearly you need to spend more time in North Philly. What's North Philly like? Like, what's out there? Joe K8 Savage says, oh my gosh. He was killing me along with Lego. Non-existent place. I was over in the Middle East. It's got nothing on North Philly. Oh, were you stationed out there? Had to walk 7 kilometers to get my Sneasler. That's so real. It's not right next to Trenton. Colorado is the best state. Amazing mountains with snow, hills of sand you can sled on. Wonderful hikes everywhere. Plus, we have 3 big professional teams. Rockies don't count. I don't know a single sports team from Colorado. I'm gonna keep it up with you. Everything you said, 100% true, verified. Except for that last part. I don't know if I can name a single team from Colorado. But y'all got South Park, right? Isn't South Park based on Colorado? If it is, then like y'all got South Park. Y'all should claim that. You should be claiming that. Yeah, oh, they're good people, but the majority of the time, let's see. Okay, yeah. This is Raichu. All my homies hate Raichu. Okay, Trick. How likely is it that Trick Room will be set? because I very badly want to use Delphox, but it could just be completely crushed by this lead. I mean, having 3 Pokemon that are weak to Aerodactyl, it just makes me feel like we're gonna see Aerodactyl. And I kind of don't really want to deal with Aerodactyl, so I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Can you pick the most absolutely obscene, obscure, gross, off-meta bullshit Pokemon for me to build a team around? Instant Arrow? Yeah, it's possible. It's actually Arch Arrow. I'm surprised by that. You think they're going to add some new Megas? Well, don't we have another month of this regulation? Because the Worlds is going to be regulations MB. So after that, we're missing a few Megas, right? Are we? Yeah, we're missing like a Baxcalibur and a few others. Fake Out. Are they gonna Flash Cannon me? Yeah, they're gonna Flash Cannon me. It's okay though. I think I'll just protect so I can switch out. Today's the new season and some Megas are missing. No, they're gonna add them though. We're on a team with normal Rotom. Okay, we were just talking about Runerigus. I really like Runerigus as a concept. In concept, it's really cool. Yeah, also, everybody that's local, I want to see y'all at Northeast locals. Let me know if anybody here who is local is going to Northeast locals, because Grassroots Pokemon is just way better than it's way better than a lot of scenes, and it's really cool. And the people that show up to like locals are a lot of times like pro players. So not only do you get to meet super cool players, but you get to meet some of the best players like in the game in general. There's really nothing happened there. I'm gonna go with a parting shot into Arch. And if I'm gonna hard switch right now, who would I hard switch to? You know what? I'm not gonna do that shit. I'm actually going to send a Mousehold in and hit Archaladon with a... Actually, I'm gonna hit Aerodactyl with a Midwest. He's on my Mono Bug team. What is a local? It's just like local Pokemon stuff. So what you can do is you can go to the event locator, which is on like the Pokemon's official... It's on Pokemon's official website, the Play Pokemon official website. And you're gonna go to that and you're gonna look up like your area code, and it's gonna list a bunch of different local events that you can go and that you can join. And I really think that, imagine showing up to locals and round 1 to play Wolfie. You really never know. Like, where's Wolfie from? Somewhere in the Northeast or East Coast, right? But yeah, no, they're regularly very good players. Like, I played against a regional finalist once. And people who are regularly at my locals are just way better than I am. Like, there are a lot of people who, they'll just pull up and it's a VGC, right? Like, people don't really have a huge ego about VGC. A lot of times people just pull up to learn and have fun together, which I think is really cool. I like that a lot about this scene. Moonblast. I'm not super worried about... I'm more worried about Archaladon than I am about Frostblast, to be honest with you. Unless Blizzard just completely eats my butt, in which case, like, that, yeah, that wouldn't be very fun, would it? But... Okay, what's another stupid Pokemon that's really good right now? Bellybolt! Bellybolt next to, like, Raichu Y, Fake Out turn 1. As long as you're not threatened by an immediate KO, would not be completely terrible. Zardslop? Yeah, Zardslop's really good. Zardslop is still viable. Snow and... Okay. Definitely bring Incin here. Frostlash just struggles against Incin. Could be Veil. Is it... Do we read Protect Aurora Veil? I'm gonna Flare Blitz and Protect this turn. Volcarona's very good. Yeah, I think the fewer Aerodactyls and Tyrannosaurs you see in the metagame, the better Pokemon like Volcarona are going to be. Also, if you have really good wide guard coverage and you can build a team around having the option to just like completely shut down rock-type Pokemon before, or rock-type coverage Pokemon before they can move, or just, you know, disabling moves that they have. Because let's say, for example, this is like some weird tech, right? But if you're very, very weak to rock type moves, you can use something like Gallade with Imprison and Rock Slide, right? There are a few Imprison Rock Slide Pokemon, and they're pretty good. Okay, is this Veil? Did they Veil? Okay, they Veiled, which is, like, I guess that's cool, but like Flare Blitz does not care about that. And I'm gonna hard switch to Insha now, which seems kind of counterintuitive, but the idea is to just not go down to like Flash Cannon right now. Blizzard's kind of annoying though. I hate wide guard. Most of my offensive pressures come from spread moves. Yeah, but that's the thing, is that spread moves are a little bit cheesed, right? So if you're able to like get past that, I feel like it's pretty good, pretty goated. Glacier. I'm not gonna lie, that might be top 5 Frostlass names that I've seen. Tailwind is finished, which is like cool, whatever. Who gets hit here? I definitely want to just Flare Blitz and probably Matcha Gotcha. If I'd switched Sinisha in maybe a few turns ago, then I could have taken advantage of Trick Room. I'm gonna go down to that Blizzard. I really do hope that I can clear this Frostlass, though. If I can, then I can clear up Arch. Okay, go off, I guess, but that was very random. There was kind of no need for them to do that, but I guess they did that anyway. Okay, you get to stay at -2. You get to stay -2 now. Now Incin, it was just, yeah. That was a very questionable turn. What's its signature move called? Okay, wait, let me think. Oh, Araquanid. Volcarona carries my team, though, for sure. Volcarona is like one of the best Pokemons of all time. Focus Blast is gonna actually end my fucking career right now, so it'd be nice if I didn't get hit by a Focus Blast. How much is Darkest gonna do right here? Because this is like mandatory Protect. I don't think it's gonna do enough. Is it Electroweb? Potentially Electroweb would slow me up. I should have just Flare Blitz. Oh my gosh, yeah, there was too much fake out pressure. I just let them get that for free. Probably gonna be Thunder on the Raichu. I hate that they run fake out. I mean, it is what it is. It's standard. It's a very standard thing for people to run. Darkest. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rely on Darkest heavily here. Is Dazzling Gleam gonna clear? No, because Aurora Veil still up. There's one turn left of Veil, and I just protected, so I gotta go for Moonblast into Arch because I'm not sure if it would clear otherwise. Oh shit, that Raichu is... It's timid. If it wasn't, I'd outspeed. That is a fumble. Like, if it wasn't timid, I would outspeed it. Alright, that's fucking unfortunate. Okay, so you're running Volcarona, Scizor, Araquanid, Scolipede, Vivian, Cleavor. I need Araquanid and Calvin Cleaver. So as long as I get a triple protect, I'll be all right. Well, that would be a quad protect. Quad protect is most definitely necessary here. Just gonna keep clicking darkest. Yo, I need it. Please, Pete, I need this. Just double into Floette and then yes! Yo, that's what that. Yo, okay, that's the second protect. This is second protect. This is second protect. Oh, that cannon. It's so over. It's so over. No. I only have one team I'm running. So apparently Floette is pay to win according to y'all, but you're watching me get fucking fried with Floette. Yo, Andre, thanks for the follow. All right, we just protect for dear life. And after that, we get encored. Yo! Yo, I just got the triple! I just got the triple protect. Yeah, fuck you and your encore. I'm wasting a lot of good luck right here. How's Anime Expo? It was so good. It was so much fun. The crowds and the heat, though, was very annoying. I did not like that shit. All right, time for the quad. Damn it, we can't have shit out here. Okay, I mean, that's asking for too much, but whatever. Okay, I got the trick. Yo, no way! I fucking avoided the attack only to go down to a flash cannon. Yo, that's so sad. That's so sad. That was the turn. That was the turn that I had to use Dazzling Gleam and I won that game. If I just clicked Dazzling Gleam right there, I won that. But I didn't want to get hit by Encore. Rip. Absolutely rip. Bro, that was fried. That was very fried. It was very unfortunate. It is what it is. I've been wanting to use Roserade. No. If you've been wanting to use Roserade, do not use that. Still epic. Thank you, Lane. Appreciate you, dude. That's very nice. That's a W great. That's a W glaze. It's a very W glaze. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really feeling Delphox right now. I'm not feeling Delphox. Maybe I'm just misplaying a lot. What was the other team that I wanted to use? Oh yeah, it's just standard Zard slop. My only shiny ever on the ranch was Lycard. Is that a good shiny for you? Because I had Corviknight. Corviknight's pretty good. I still think Corviknight's alright. Tomorrow I'm going to have a lot more creative teams. I haven't really built a team or adjusted really any team in over a week, so I'm just playing with what I got right now. Let's go for... You said that's not a good shiny for me? What does it even look like? You said how hard is Master Ball? It's like relatively... It's pretty hard. I think the team matters. I think not tilting matters, and not relying on RNG is also pretty important. Let's see right here. I feel like this is low-key a free... This is free for Mawile because of Hyper Cutter. This Whimsicott doesn't have Sunny Day, but I will probably build a Whimsicott with Sunny Day. Tailwind. And the thing is, I just don't want to lead with Incineroar and then they lead Mawile and then I can't like reduce any of the damage that's done. Meta is just to be corny and a loser. I don't know what else to say. Honestly, we all corny losers out here, bro. I'm corny and I'm a loser. And I am cringe, but I am free. Get it! After every season, new Pokemon come out. After every regulation. After every regulation. Yo, Drumstick, are you going to Dragon Con? Yo, my home dog was talking about going to Dragon Con. I'm gonna go with a Solar Beam into Bast with Tailwind. Oh, this is Worry Seed Wind. I wonder how useful Sunny Day is going to be on Whimsicott. Because who was running that? Sombra was running that, and she was absolutely kicking ass with it. I do believe Sombra's been playing VGC much longer than I have. About a guy using AI to generate a bunch of weird stuff. I will say this, while I was waiting, so I have this paranoia where sometimes I don't trust myself to go to sleep before long flights. So I stayed up super late on Sunday night into Monday morning. And so I ended up watching this, anime that was like 12 short episodes, so 12 14-minute long episodes. It's called Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You. It was actually really good, and I normally don't like shows like that, but it was I saw a banner for it and I was like, okay, I'll give this a try. Why was nobody gonna tell me that show was that good? It was a sleeper. Like, that's how good it was. I'm gonna go with the Moonblast into Dragonite. Real. And he's in jail for like 20 years or something. Doki Doki, is that what it's called? Doki Doki? What's Doki Doki Literature Club about? I hear a lot about it. What's good? Denny Phantom versus a villain. It do be like that sometimes. Yo, they really, the fact that they double dogged my home dog is so crazy. I can't even believe it. I can't even believe it. I can't even believe it. Dina, CJ. I think it's low-key time for... Oh, CJ's already in it. Do I let CJ go down and then Bask carry? Because then this needs to be a very quick battle. This is not going down what it's supposed to. Should have also been a Protect on the ones that cut. That is what it is. I'm going to fake out the Dragonite. Multi-scale reduction. Yeah, this is not a good turn. Fake out pressure. How many turns left of Tailwind? There are 2 turns left of Tailwind, so if I'm a little bit crazy right here and I hard switch Bast, Protect. I can't even believe I forgot how to play chart like Zard slot, bro. Number 1 Natsuki laser. What else? I went to the My Hero Academia 10th anniversary event. That was crazy. It was the entirety of the crypto.com arena was full of people screaming and shouting. There were women in the crowds that were literally crying because like they were, you know what I'm saying, like My Hero Academia's life or some shit like that. Like they were literally crying. Like I'm not joking about that. It was a good time. It was very fun. It was very, very fun. Alright, it's gonna be Wave Crash, but I am Pasho Berry. I think they're gonna survive that because of the berry. I think my biggest flaw this battle was just not protecting Whimsicott. I'm gonna get lucky right there and hang on with a little bit, but I'm gonna go down to the throat chop. There's not really gonna be a way for me to set up the sun. I really like using Incineroar, but dropped him. I did a sweep in single battles with him. Oh, are you playing single battles more than doubles? Some of y'all, I'm not gonna lie, some of you singles players have more fun. Y'all have more fun than us. It just feels like none of my teams are working today. Which is not like... It doesn't make me not want to play, but it just makes me realize that I just need to... like, lock in. You know what I'm saying? Flare Blitz. Sun boosted Flare Blitz is stuff. Okay, yeah. I very likely lose this, but if I'm able to deal enough chip damage, then potentially I don't, but I probably will lose this one. No, bro, I play so much double. Okay, nah, that was a double down. Unless I can get rid of this Incineroar with Heat Wave, which is probably unlikely. Yeah, this one's gonna be an L. You know, I might just do some impromptu team building. Only thing is though, is that I'm gonna be like completely transparent. Whenever I'm team building, I lose viewers on every single platform. That's why I'm like a little bit hesitant to do it. But honestly, it's my first day back, so this is not like a super big stream on any platform, so there's nothing really wrong with that right now. Let's go sand. Honestly, yeah, dude, let's go sand. Flare Blitz, Heat Wave. Flare Blitz, well, actually, technically I could Weather Ball the Dragonite. That might be enough to save this game. Moonblast into the Incin. Okay, I mean, if I can land it, that would be huge, right? No, my special attack! Okay, that's the... Feels good, man. Feels good, man. That's not the worst thing that could happen. Oh, well, I guess that's why you play it out. Is that enough to win the game, though? I don't think so. I mean, it depends on what this Ninetales is going to use. Oh, am I speaking too soon? I might be speaking way too soon. -2. It should actually be enough to clear this Ninetales. Who's gonna get faked out though? I think I gotta go for just double attack. But I think Charizard's gonna be the fake out victim. That's what I'm reading right here. I think Charizard's gonna be the fake out victim. Ninetales, it's probably in Ninetales' best interest to one Moonblast or some other shit. I'm gonna attack the Charizard. Hopefully I'm not too predictable here, because if I am, then I got my reaction for it. But if not, then I think we Big Mick chillin', bro. No! No! I got fucking red! They read your boy! They fucking read your boy! I can't believe it! Your boy got red. On Fort. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but hey, it be like that sometimes. It really do. Oh, they now prevent you from clicking fake out. That's actually a pretty good update to have. Okay, Heat Wave. Heat Wave needs to do some right now. Heat Wave gotta do some. Ninetales use Blizzard. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna go down to recoil here. That was much closer than I thought it was gonna be, though. I'll say that. All right, let's do it. Let's just team build anyway. I'm with it. I think it'll be fun. It's a lot closer. That was winnable. That was definitely a winnable game. If I were not super thirsty for just stuff, I think that game would be absolutely winnable. All right, let's get that. Yo, Natsuki, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I've been awake since like 5:50. Sheesh. Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit jet lagged because I've been in LA all week. So waking up today just felt kind of crazy, and also I just feel sick. I just feel sick, which unfortunately happens a lot when you when you hit the airport. It's my least favorite thing about the airport, to be honest with you. That and like delays. Yo, there was a delay yesterday where they started out by saying you get $200 flight credit, and then, bro, see, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Some of y'all like, woo! Yo, I be paying attention, bro. There's a bunch of people in here that actually just, as soon as I'm not battling, y'all just dip out, bro. That's weird. And y'all not even slick about it either. It's like as soon as I'm not battling, y'all just dip. And that's why I'll like just play with whatever team, win or lose, because some of y'all just don't watch. Y'all will not watch anything that is not Pokemon battles. But whatever. I remember. I look at the viewer list every time this happens, and I take note and I see who is gonna be here and who's actually leaving this. Like you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I appreciate the people that are over here. Just know I don't call out my lurkers for. I'm talking about TikTok, by the way, right now. I don't call it my lurkers, but I see y'all, and I appreciate y'all. Y'all are dope. Okay, let's see. Bing bong. They give you credit that you gotta use in like 4 months, dude. Okay, so it basically went up to $4,000 in flight credit, but I was like, yo, I should probably try to make it home so I can sleep and stream. I would have been able to go to DreamCon next week. This weekend. It would be pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. It's this week or it's sometime like in the next 2 weeks. I do believe it is this upcoming weekend. But that would have been nice, right? Like, or I could have used it to get the flight to like Pokemon XP. Because my friend did get a ticket for it. My friend got chosen for, well, Kashi got chosen for like the XP ticket thing. You went to their panel in Anime NYC one year? That's so cool. Dude, that's cool as hell. Okay, let's see. Runerigus. Are we building with Runerigus or Metagross? Metagross sand is not bad though. All right. Let's go back to the sand. Time to play in the sand. Where's that sand team? All right, here's the sand team. I feel like it's not bad, but there are some things that are kind of iffy about it. Does Pinsir get Hypercutter? I guess I'll just recruit permanently for the VP. T-Tar with smooth rock slaps. As long as there's not another weather setter, I do agree that it's a good one. But I feel like Tyranitar is just too good to like not just do Tyranitar stuff with. I just like, listen, I'm a big fan of this Chonky Dinosaur, and ideally I would like this Chonky Dinosaur to run Assault Vest, but since it can't, I'll just settle with the Mega Stone and maybe just not even use it, even though I bring it to battle. Permanent recruitment. Yes. I kind of want to do clear. I kind of want to do White Herb Glade. Okay. So what I'm going to do is go to a completely brand new slot because I do too many things and I have too many ideas. So honestly, let me get rid of this team. Empty the slot. Empty the slot. Empty the slot. Empty the slot. Shout out to Blueberry though. Big shout out to Blueberry. We love Blueberry out here. We're gonna empty this slot. All right, time to bring some real sand shit. All right, how sandy is this team supposed to get? This is the one and only shiny that I've... Okay, yes, I am choosing this Pokemon because it's the one and only shiny that I've rolled in this game. That is, I am completely shamelessly admitting that. Where is Excadrill? Excadrill is over here. Sandy Cheeks, real. That's very real. None of these Pokemon have nicknames, bro. None of these Pokemon, some very soulless Pokemon here. I like Maushold. I actually like Maushold with it. I do think Sinistra is kind of mandatory on this team, though. Right. Just off rip. What am I sort of... I mean, okay, so this is pretty good into a lot of the Fairy-type Pokemon that are going to be in the meta game. Second Mega Evolution. What would the best option here be? Raichu, it's going to be rough for Raichu. Even if it's on my team, I kind of want to use Gallade, to be honest with you. Because you have Wide Guard, Protect, Sacred Sword, and Psycho Cut, and you're going to be dealing so much damage to a lot of these Pokemon. Some people and some really good players are using it right now. Instant is nice, don't get me wrong, but it just feels like... Yeah, Gallade is not bad. For Rigorath, how badly do I want to use for Rigorath? That was the question. I think it's good. But Fake Out and Redirection. How many Blastoises do I have? Do I have 2 Blastoise, or do I only have a single Blastoise? Because I was going to say, oh no, this is the only Blastoise that I have. Because Fake Out and Redirection, while you're faster than Incin, which Blastoise is faster than Incin, is unbelievably valuable, and in closed team sheet, you can absolutely, you can fake some people out with, like, get what I when I use Fake Out like that, and, like, not the move, but in terms of, like, you see some people saw what I did there, some people did. Houndstone is useful, but always going to be a Scissor Glazer. I do think Scissor deserves the glaze. I run Klefki with Sandstorm and Mega Steelix on my sand team. I am not going to do that, but it seems like a cool idea. Steelix is... Obviously, Wolf can make Steelix good, but every time I've gone up against that team, I think I've only lost to that team once. I think Wolf did well with that team because he's Wolf and not because the team's, like, untouchable, if that makes sense. Which is also, like, not hate. I'm not hating. I'm just saying. Give an item to hold. Give it the Focus Sash. Tyranitar, give an item to hold. Give it the T-Turite. Tyranitarite. Some Megastones have better names than others. Clefaiblite. Kangaskhanite. Dragonite. I get it, because Dragonite would be pretty terrible. Feraligatite, Meganiumite, Steelixite, Tyranitarite. I think they should have called it Tyranitarite, but that's whatever. I guess it's too late to change some of them, but you know, I wish they did. I wish they would. Milotic, Scald, Life Dew, Coil Hypnosis. I mean, at this point, like, if you're going to be several coils in, wouldn't it just be worth it to run, like, Hydro Pump at that point? Item to hold, leftovers. Okay, here's leftovers. And on Corviknight's really just a placeholder Pokemon. I kind of don't really know who to run in place of Corviknight. However, Hypercutter Gliscor with high horsepower, Tailwind, and Protect. Okay, so it really is down to who's going to be more useful, do we think? Like, being neutral to ice is kind of important, but it's not the most important. Alright, I'm going to change Scald to... %30 chance of burn. It's base 80 versus base 110, 80% accuracy. I'm cool with this. No, it's not the Wolf Steelix. I just used Trick Room and he's slow. Nice. I mean, like, yeah, Pokemon's a very intuitive game. If you know what you're doing, then things will end up being, like, different than, like, another pro players, but it doesn't mean that it's bad in any sort of way. I do think Skeledirge is okay, but it's just not that good on this team. Alright, second Megas. Who would be the second Mega here? Fake Out Last Resort would not be completely terrible, but it would not be completely good either. I mean, it would be nice because it would allow me to stop a lot of fake out users. Like a lot of, basically, most fake out users would just be, you know what I'm saying, scrappy. Only thing is right now I'm facing an issue where, like, fighting type weaknesses are pretty not good right now. So if I had something that could sort of pressure that. You said Sandrush, Excadrill with Fisher, and use Mega Hawlucha with Entrainment. Interesting. Sorry, I might need a cough drop. I actually feel so fucking sick right now. It's crazy. You think Sylveon would be good without? I mean, yeah, I guess you're not wrong. There kind of isn't really a need to have both Corviknight and whatchamacallit on the same team, except for just, yeah, okay. Let's get rid of Corviknight. Woot says Aegislash. I was also thinking Aegislash could be pretty good here. Who else would be pretty good? Looking at Skullvillain wouldn't be terrible. I think Skullvillain would be a pretty good Pokemon for a Mega. What's the downside to Skullvillain though? Skullvillain and Milotic have some pretty good synergy with one another. Rage Powder. I mean, I guess it's good redirect. Leech Seed. Rage Powder, Overheat. So would I be trying to, like, okay, based on these Pokemon right here, what's something that somebody would bring to sort of deal with this? Because it's not completely obvious, but fighting type would be really bad. Obviously, you have Rage Powder on Sinish to mitigate that. Like the thought of intimidating one of these like you do want to intimidate them, but like you don't want to intimidate them because then it just gets super free for Milotic. Sylveon, I don't think Sylveon is a bad idea, to be honest with you. But like the question is, would Floette just be better than Sylveon here because it's faster and harder hitting? Is my take. Okay, what do I need? Life Dew. So I have the ability to boost. I have 2 Pokemon with Life Dew. If I want to boost a Pokemon, like let's say Tyranitar hit Dragon Dance, that can pay off really well. What's another Pokemon that can pay off with a setup would definitely be like, okay, Floette would be one of those Pokemon, but getting like an immediate +2 or something would also be really nice. I think Delphox would be okay for that. However, Delphox is, I mean, okay, when Delphox Mega Evolves, it's not going to be weak to ground anymore. And then Excadrill is also another ground weakness that we're looking at right now. So do I go for Screens or Swords Dance Scissor? No, that's way too many. That's way too many weaknesses, right? Because then it's like I absolutely go down to Charizard. Then like people start bringing Zard to this matchup. It gets too free. Mega Raichu Y, Swords Dance Mimikyu. Hi Greninja the Goat. We're just doing some like on-stream team building with chat. Just Fire's the real problem with Scissor, but T-Tar covers that. The thing is though, is that like redirection or block, like let's say spread move blocking, something like a wide guard would absolutely just end my game. Because I'm running Rock Slide and Dragon Dance, so if I set up a Dragon Dance and there's like a wide guarder in front of me, like I just hardcore lose. Also, like you're gonna go down to like a -1 Instant using Flare Blitz, which is scary. It's a scary thing. We do have ways to get around it though. Maybe I'm just being too scared of fire. I don't think I'm being too scared of it, but I do think that it's like very oppressive. It can be something that does really like set you up for a hard time. I would actually say, let's go back up here to Hypercut or Gliscor. Because I would also use Rampardos because Natsu got me this Rampardos, which shout out to his family for hatching a Granados because I thought it was very cool. But I'm actually rocking with Gliscor a little bit right here. All right, let's give it an item. Was it Yache Berry? All right, berry time. All right, seems good to me. Dual Wing Beat, high horsepower. Hyper Cutter so I can ignore Intimidates, which is pretty important. And the last Pokemon should be a Mega Evolution. All right, what do we think? What does chat think? You run Satch Scissor? Oh yeah, that would be pretty good. I already have Excadrill though. I love me some Excadrill. Blastoise actually doesn't seem terrible. We're talking about Pokemon that can do like multiple things, so I'm trying to think, what does that leave me susceptible to? Like the thing is, even if you have a good ice type Pokemon, you don't want to bring it to this team. Or maybe you do. Maybe you want to bait it. What about Mawile? Do I have a Mawile? I don't know if I have a Mawile. I don't think so. Alright, I'm just low-key having matches play out in my head, or like a few leads that I'm playing out in my head right now. Fighting type, I don't want another fighting type weakness because then people can run away with the game. I don't think Blastoise is bad here. Meganium or Floette. So y'all think the fairy coverage is that important? Which I actually agree with you. The fairy coverage is pretty important. Meganium right now. How common is Sneasler? It's not the most common it's ever been, but it's also still something that you have to respect, or it can absolutely run away with a game. All right. You know what? Do we go back to Floette? I think we're just going to come crawling back to Floette. Where is Floette? All right, let's do it. $10 hours left of ranking. Let's go. Let's do it. Let me know if my mic is shaking a little bit, because it is kind of shaky right now. Free garage gift cards. People are still going. Oh my gosh, bro. I forgot to switch teams. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, no, we'll be all right. Just y'all gotta hardcore remind me to switch teams next game. All right, how do we lead this? We do not have flip turn here. Who's going to be setting the rain? Probably Frostlass. Oh, fuck me, bro. Alright, whatever. Alright. That's so suboptimal! It happens. Just lost to a spamming Milotic with Hypnosis. Such an annoying move. Yeah, absolutely. It's very annoying. Yeah, Fake Out is gonna slap super hard. Alright, well, if they don't Fake Out Charizard, then Whimsicott is in for Reader, I think. Island Fairy, ooh. Okay. I mean, that's pretty standard. The opposing Aerith? It's a fucking speed type. It's a Whimsicott speed type, bro. Oh, that's so fucking fried. It's literally a speed tie. Is it? Yeah, it's a speed tie. There will be no... Okay, yeah. Well, that's worst case scenario. This is going to be Tailwind Parting Shot this next turn. Who would we have in the back? No immediate weather setters in the back, so at least he'll get one weather booster attack at least. Moonblast. Heat Wave. Yo, Monkey, what's good? What if you're fighting the only Choice Scarf Whim on the planet? Possible. We'll see. I think it's just more likely that it's a speed tie. Weather ball? I literally clicked heat wave, dude. What the fuck is happening, bro? Am I bugging? Did I not click heat wave? This is why you need sleep, guys, so you don't do stupid shit like that. Oh my gosh. Bro, am I bugging? I'm actually bugging the fuck out. He most definitely has rain dance. Yeah, it's true. Game said this is on you for not choosing sand. Real. It was supposed to be a sand game. For fuck's sake. Alright, I need to switch an unevolved Floette in. I mean, I guess it's not over. Just play it out. Just let it play with me. Oh. And that's all. Okay, I eat those. Oh my gosh! Not a muddy water drop. Please do not drop. Don't drop me. Oh my goodness. A critical hit? Okay, that's nice. It's very nice for me. Just joined the stream. What's the rank looking like? This is Master 4. This is not the worst possible game state to be in. I think Floette's gonna get big. Yeah, no, I have no business winning this complete. How fucking obvious am I playing it right now? Please avoid. Muddy water miss. Okay. And the accuracy drop. That's very annoying. Sunlight's gone. Tailwind's over. Alright, Dazzling Gleam clears. Sir, should I potentially be positioning? No, because if they hard switch Milotic right now, then I'm in trouble. Yo!
Shout out to his family.
What's good? Alright, yeah, I think this is gonna be a Mega Evolution turn. Moonblast. And then if they like, I'm gonna go down to Blizzard right now, but Ruki has a good name. Joestar and Rukia, this is real anime fan. I think they got you. I was not even supposed to be playing this turn. This is the most unfortunate battle. So I don't need you coming in and telling me I think they got you during this battle. Especially since you literally just said you just joined the stream. Like, I really don't need that Bankai, Mike. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Because I wasn't even supposed to be playing with this team. I got distracted. You said, you right, my bad, bro. Not only that, I literally clicked Heat Wave and it did a weather ball. There's like weird miscommunications happening with this game. There's just mad shit happening with this game. And you come in and like you say, yeah, bro, don't, like, there's no need to say that. You know, a lot of the time, like if somebody's playing it, they know that they're going to lose. They probably will lose it. You know what I'm saying? But like, even if I am going to win this, like what does that make you look like, basically, right? Like, that's the thing. I don't need somebody coming in telling me you won, you lost, XYZ, when, like, is what it is. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Did not even use the team that I spent just 20 minutes and I took a viewership hit to go and build because people don't like watching build, you know, people build teams, all that other stuff. Ignore that. I hop in, I run out of time, and it just chooses 4 Pokemon. I click Heat Wave. I remember clicking Heat Wave. It uses Weather Ball into Incin. There's just like so much unfortunate shit that happened in that battle that like I don't need somebody in my chat being like weirdly negative about it, bro. Like, there's just no need for that. Like, there's really zero need for that, to be like completely honest. No, I'm just saying, like, that's the stuff that like actually tilts me, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? You come in here, I tell you what rank I am, and then you meet it. You know what I'm saying? All you care about is rank and this, none of it, bro. It's just bad vibes, bro. You said, hey, you right, and you won. Yeah, but I'm saying, bro, like, there's no need to like even take it there, bro. Like, unfortunate stuff happens. It is what it is. Sand Gaming, yo, welcome back, Gabriel. How you doing? Insane comeback. I think it came down to a damage roll on Float because I was supposed to die to that a lot of the time. So I think it's a lucky comeback. I wouldn't call it like super crazy. Crazy in the sense that it's like unlikely, but not crazy in something that I personally did. Hard Trick Room in the most annoying fucking format imaginable. Okay. I do want to lead T-Tar here. Because wait, they don't have Fake Out. They don't have Fake Out. Right. Oh, I wasn't trying to be on some else. I was just talking, but you're having fun. No, you're fine, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes, bro, like, y'all gotta understand that, like, if somebody's really trying to engage with their chat, like, sometimes a message is gonna get to somebody. Like, I try to really engage with my chat. There are a lot of people who really just care about playing as best as they can. I'm not a pro player, so, you know, for what it's worth, I'm trying to be, like, the best combination of a best entertainer and like, and yo, is this free? Maybe this is not free. I think double slide is the wave right here. Yeah, bro, but sometimes there's just gonna be like messages that get to you. Well, I'll keep it a buck with you. There are a bunch of very, very good players that have, you know, even hundreds of viewers. And a lot of people saying a lot of stuff, and when it comes down to battle, they're not looking at their chat. They're literally just trying their best to play their absolute best. And I respect that 100%. But also, I'm trying to, like, connect with people. That's me. You know what I'm saying? Team double rock slide, real. Also went 9-3 in the Champions Arena 2 VR tour this week. Congrats, man. That's dope. It's very difficult to do. Does that mean that you made day 2? If so, congrats. That's good. That's really good. I haven't been in any. I haven't ran any tournaments in a while, actually. I think it's just another double Oxford. We have battle before at regionals and with cool people IRL. Yeah. I said all beefs and champions now. Yeah, all 3 losses between the 2 days were to Mega Blastoise. Yeah, Mega Blastoise can be really tough to go up against. What type of team are you running? It's all right. I wonder how slow they are. Their minus speed, they could do some serious damage to me as Sinistra, but I do still have my Sash, which is the bright, you know, this is the bright side. So it's not the worst, not the absolute worst outcome, but no, certainly not ideal. Now that, don't mean I won't play again. I'm just there. I was trying to be quick on purpose. Yeah, no, you're fine, you're fine. I'm not saying that you were a jerk. I'm just saying that messages get to you as a streamer sometimes. Because they do. Oh my gosh. It's pretty good damage. I was running the Turin team. Frostlass, Scovillain, Gambit, Sneasler, Basque, and Lycanroc. It's pretty cool. Don't they call that team like Italian Ice? Which I think is a pretty cool team. I think this will allow me to just conserve. Yeah, while I'm on a good rank, because of the VP rewards, I can make new teams and have more fun with it. Yeah, I feel like if you're not having like a great day and you're already low on VP, like is it just me or is this Milotic like max size? Why is this thing huge? What the fuck? Ah, is it alpha? I wonder if it's big. It might be like maybe like 1 or 2 sizes beneath alpha, or maybe it's just maxed out. But my Blastoise is really small, which is very funny. It might. It's definitely one of the larger ones for sure. I don't know about max size, but it's very. It's possible that my opponent has like. I don't even know to be honest with you. But I guess if you like use Teensy power, or if you like fuck up your sandwich and it gives you Teensy power, and then it's just like it's stupid. It's never mind. It's too much to spend. Just go with. How many turns left of Trick Room? 2 turns left of Trick Room, and am I not great in Trick Room? Yeah, I'm not great. I'm going to reverse the Trick Room, and I'm going to Coil. Drampa's one of the coolest Mega Evolutions in my opinion, because you know how they talk about like Thunderclouds and stuff? And bro becomes the Thundercloud. If Drampa got an ability like Elevate, it would be so good. That's a pretty big avoid. Some pretty big damage too. No, don't mention that. Hope that Pokemon uses block the screen there in the front slot. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Thank you for a follow, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, the lead into Blastoise is stuff. It's leading Gambit Sneasler with Frostlass. Yeah. How do you like Lycanroc? Do you end up bringing it a lot, or is it just something that exists to hard counter and pressure like Zard slot teams? Jeez, my eyes are very tired today. I need to take a nap after stream. Might need some more coffee, but then I might not be able to take a nap after stream. I'm gonna life do and hypnosis. All right, full sending this hypnosis after 1 coil. Woo! Yeah! Let's do it. It basically makes Zard slot free. Is that like, it's Sash Lycanroc, right? Let's go. Sheesh, dude. That's what's up. Why does Grandpa's eye look like that? Is it it's like is it like its eyebrows, or like does its eye actually look like, why the fuck does it look like that? I think that's the only weird thing about this line, really. They reset Trick Room, which is like cool, like you did that. But I'm just going to like reset Trick Room again because I'm evil, and I'm gonna get another coil in. Bye-bye! Alright, so I'm gonna life do this turn. And put the Sinister to sleep. It helps that I played 6 Zard slot teams and they only dropped 2 games total. That's really good, dude. You should be really proud of that. You know, Mega Grandpa slow as hell. Yeah, that's fact. That's why that's literally the reason why I've been reversing Trick Room. And they just tried to set Trick Room again, bro. Grandpa wakes up and Heat Wave. Okay, that's not really gonna do anything. Wait, let me shush, I just joined. Okay, I really I appreciate the self-awareness.
Shout out to his family.
You didn't say anything that was incorrect though. Yeah, no, we've been going, fun fact, they set up Trick Room, I reversed Trick Room, and then they set it up again. And now I do believe Sinistra is not sleeping. Okay, that's weird. I'm gonna life do and hypnosis the Grandpa. This is a pretty unlucky hypnosis turns, but you know, it is what it is. Just these two are carrying right now. I have Excadrill in the back with Sash, and like it's you know, it's just chilling there. Not really doing anything. They keep doing it! No, they keep doing it! What are they doing? Why do they keep doing that, man? Why do they keep doing it? They don't care, bro. The stall of greed and despair, bro. They have more time than I do. All right, this could be bad. This could be potentially pretty bad. All right, Matcha Gotcha, Rage Powder, Life Dew. Yeah, I gotta start doing damage. Trick Room is up right now. That means I just reverse the Trick Room. And put Sinistra to sleep. Hopefully Sinistra stays asleep. Such a stupid game. This is ridiculous. Stupid game that we're playing this time. Okay. Now I guess you damage for dear life, right? my gosh, no. Bro, this is awful. No, wait. Please, I'm a star. I'm a star. No, bro, this is very much not good. My player timer plus run out. This is about to just be life do on 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 life do on. Blizzard and Heatwave? What the fuck? Are people running this fucking game? Bro, what do you mean? You should have gotten Drizzle. I agree. But Berserk is still a good ability. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty funny. I can't even hate. Blizzard and Heatwave. Oh my gosh, bro, this game, win or lose, this game is actually fucking hilarious. Who was at my house, dude? This thing is very special defensive. Seems like it. Uh-oh, Puppo is now somebody got him without any effect, weather effects ever too. Yeah, that was pretty okay. Alright, go back to sleep now. Uh-oh, now Puppo. Somebody got Puppo hype. That was probably, it might have been delivery. I wouldn't be surprised if it was delivery. Somebody got my dog hype right now. So he's going to just continue to be hype. Another Iron Head. Iron Head Hydro Pump. Well, yeah, it's still pretty useful. Just have like Cloud9. I'm not sure if this one was Cloud9 though, because to be honest with you, I wasn't paying attention. Or at least I don't think that. Was it Cloud9? See, I should be paying attention though. That's not good that I don't be paying attention. Bro, this person only knows how to click Trick Room, bro. What is even going on right now? What the flip, man? Alright, you're getting double. He's gonna get slapped either way. Oh, this is timer stall. He goes mayo-filled mini dog. Oh, ayo! I just got what that was supposed to mean. Ayo, pause. But brother, why are you telling us it's mini? You know what? I appreciate your honesty. Shout out to your family.
Shout out to his family.
Right. Alright, that clears. It clears. We did that. But, whatchamacallit? This is, are we Joe UX9 maxing right now, bro? We're really out here with the sand. Ironically, bro, y'all cooked, bro. I'm gonna have to do more team building with chat because y'all really cooked up. Y'all cooked up with this one. I'm not gonna lie. There was some stuff that people were suggesting where I was like, I don't know about it. But overall, y'all were cooking. Gliss score is not bad, but like it's just very as random as shit, honestly. Yeah, that was a very long battle. But sleep is like that. I feel like we don't bring Milotic to this game because it's just bad vibes. We do. T-Tar is not like, I do think T-Tar is kind of free here. Like free damage. Not like free as in like it's about to get fried, but Blowout's actually primed by a lot on this team. Alright, let's try it anyway. Does that feel like, you know what I'm saying? I cannot forgive Joe for that overquill team. Oh yeah, because isn't that like the minimized team? That was like very fucking crazy. Joe UX9 is a nice person, at least from what I saw. There was one cup where I played against him. He was really nice. Very cool person. At least in my opinion. Some people don't like him. I think that people who dislike VGC personalities for reasons other than you having like a personal disagreement with them, I think a lot of those people are fucking weird though. That's my hot take. I think a lot of those people are very weird for that. Let's go with, I feel like Focus Blast might come out right now. I'm gonna high horsepower the Gambit though. Like Gabriel, I think you mentioned in the past a player that unironically tried to cyberbully me. They are a regional champion. I'm not going to talk about it right now. But yeah, I probably will never be cool with that person unless there's some way to squash that beef. I'm willing to move past it. But yeah, there's literally a regional champion that tried to cyberbully me because I hosted a tournament for new streamers that didn't know how to play VGC. And they didn't like my rules for the tournament. So they literally cyberbullied me and made an entire, you know what I'm saying? So for that, it's like, yeah, nah, there's absolutely a reason why I think that person's a scumbag. But besides that, like, it's not really worth being, like, it's never worth holding a grudge or disliking somebody because they did something. I think, and the only reason why I'm saying this, Gabriel, is because I believe you mentioned their name the other day, and it kind of, I was like, why is this guy talking about this person's name? I still have screenshots and all the proof, by the way. I don't hold on to them to like dunk on somebody, but I have them in case. You said, damn, I'm sorry. Nah, you probably didn't even know about it, right? But like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're cool with this person or that, but I'll DM you who it is. I'll just DM you privately so that you don't say that person's name in my chat again, because honestly I remember it from the other day and I was just gonna let it go. But you seem like you're like an actual chill, like reasonable person, so you know, I would actually like be level with you. Second. Dude, why are they doing this to the app? Like, this app's UI is just completely fried now. Okay, let's...
I'm at 70.
Because I did nothing to this person to, like, try to, like, you know what I'm saying? They literally just made fun of me for that reason. Sorry, I'm getting quiet. I'm like DMing homie. Because the thing is that like this person, yeah, they did do me really dirt. But at the same time, like they have done good things in the past. So it's like I'm not gonna be like I'm gonna let bygones be bygones. But that person's like, unless I squash that beef with them, I'm never really gonna be cool with them. And yeah. And not only that, they sent members of their community to like join my tournaments and like talk shit about me and all this other stuff. So it's just, it's whatever, bro. Because like when it comes down to it, like I'm gonna be honest with you, I could get their regional titles stripped from them if I send the proof of the cyberbullying and all that other shit. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not like fucking soft like that, right? So I just took that shit on the chin. But it was just really fucking egregious, bro. Tailwind, late game Tailwind is actually unbelievably useful. High horsepower. And let's go with Rock Slide. No, but I appreciate you, Gabriel. I just, when you personally said that person's name before, I was like, oh shit, like, yo, is that like his homie or something? So I was just like, I don't know if I'm, you know what I'm saying? It gave me weird vibes when I was streaming because I was like, I don't know if this person is like co-signing them or anything like that. Because me, one thing I don't do, I don't tell people who to be friends with, right? You know what I'm saying? It's a competitive scene. People have disagreements with each other. People have, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like that. But I'm not going to tell people who they shouldn't be friends with. That's just not something I do. So I wasn't going to hit you up and be like, well, actually, this person did this to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. I don't do that shit. Yo, Gabriel, you do ballet? That shit requires so much fucking coordination. Fun fact, a lot of NFL players are told to try ballet to help with coordination. That's very cool. I respect that shit. And that's a fucking painful, it's a painful art form. Very taxing on the body and mind. So, very, very graceful. Blake, what's good? Yeah, it's crazy because you can run a tournament, whoever, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'll send you proof of it later, and I also have like other screenshots of this person being like a dick, but like I said, I don't actively go against people, right? Just because I dislike, if I dislike somebody, I just keep them as far out of my mind and like, you know, space as possible. I don't go out and try to actively start problems. But yeah, theoretically, I could get somebody's entire Pokemon competitive career stripped for cyberbullying. I could do that shit. It doesn't mean I will, because this person may be a piece of shit, but they've also done some decent things for the community. I get those nuances. A lot of people don't. You would be surprised how much actual fucking dirt I have on a lot of people's favorite VGC players. That's why if I say I like a VGC player or I think this and that, the third, it's because I think highly of them from a moral standpoint. There's a lot of fucked up people in this community. It's just because there are a lot of people in this community. Yeah. Get rid of Sinishot and yeah. Sorting sucks, yeah. Almost time to eat and watch. Hell yeah. Berserk, welcome back, King. Nah, yeah, but the thing is that like if this person starts a problem or cyberbullies one of my friends the same way he did me, I'm coming for your fucking career. And I'm going to expose this person harder than anybody's been exposed in the VGC community, bro. That's what I will say. That is all I am going to say. It's a small insect. I think I should just knock off the rock. I should double slide. I think Scarf T-Tar isn't terrible also. I'm walking alone on the road when I reach home to a starter point of who your team. Real dude. That's so real that it's the most generic bot message that you could have possibly said, bro. Oh man, yo, like what's good with these bro, what is good with these bots just typing out the same message assuming that people just don't know? That's nice though. It's nice to avoid the trick room on just straight up bullshit and vibes. I'm gonna go with another rock slide and it'll make me slower, but okay, wait. I do have Torkoal in the bag. It's potentially an issue. I think, yeah, I'll just double slide again. Because if I get another flinch, then it stops a lot from happening. That's good damage. Uh-oh. Okay, Trick Room goes up anyway. I'm not super upset about that. You know, I guess I could have waited, but you know that rock slide damage, that extra rock slide damage is nice. Yes, like what is there? What else is there to do? Rock slide this turn. Double down, I don't think would be enough to get rid of Excadrill. Low sleep turn, my bad. Sometimes it takes super long for no reason. How you doing? How you doing? I'm big chillin', bro. Should I ask your permission before I delete that spam message? Nah. You already got it. Oh, it's just... I mean, this means that Torkoal gets to enter for free, but like, it's whatever. All right, man. Whenever, I'm not gonna lie. Michael is a true Pokemon friend over here. Michael is a true Pokemon friend because who else is gonna tell you to go back to sand, bro? Dazzling Gleams, right? That's... Wait, I'm at... How the fuck didn't they just do this turn one? I'm trying to fit. Hang on. Yeah, that's cool, I guess. It's fine. It's fine, actually. It's completely fine. I guess I just protect and then... and life do to get my sash back. What the fuck is happening? Maybe the double dog, weather, but okay. Dude, they double dog my Milotic. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of wild. It's kind of wild. It's kind of a wild thing to do. If Pelipper's just using... You said they use Trick Room, gives them a... I mean, I know what... Chanman, I know what Trick Room does, but I'm saying that that's not ideal because theoretically speaking, Milotic is a Pokemon that's usually going to be slower than Pelipper, the way that people usually run Pelipper. I think that's why some other people are a bit confused about it too. High horsepower. Rock Slide. Wide Guard could be kind of annoying, but if they Wide Guard, then there's not really anything else that can be done. So I hope they Wide Guard. Like, what's Pelipper gonna do? Unless it has something like Muddy Water. Okay, so it is gonna be a Pelipper withdraw, because I'm assuming Weather Ball is their only, oh. Yeah, see, that we don't like, Please avoid. Okay, so does Pelipper switch in now or later? This is the last Trick Room turn. Okay, I'm just gonna double protect. Or do I Dragon Dance? That's kind of greedy, but you know what? I'll just go with the Dragon Dance, because even if I get hit with a Flash Cannon, there's not really... Okay, so it's not going to be a switch. Dazzling Gleam does basically nothing thanks to the Sandstorm. And that Dragon Dance is actually very, 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 very nice. Very nice. Alright, Pelipper's forced in. Now, is this going to be a Protect and Tailwind turn? Like, what's this going to be? Pelipper, what's so great about it, honestly? This is Politoed. This is Politoed country out here. Yeah, Gligar in the back. I probably should have brought Gligar to the front, but it's cool. It's considered Rock Slide. High horsepower. But I think Knockoff does eliminate Pelipper. At +1. What's good, D. Kasaka? There's still got to get rid of the Tappan Zee bridge. That's not good. That's not good when that happens. Okay, it's forced to really use Flash Cannon now, unless it goes for another E shot just for the boost. Quick Claw Pelipper isn't crazy. Okay. I actually have a clip with Quick Claw Pelipper, like completely ruining my game. It's a lot of horses. We got a lot of horses in the back right now. It's a lot of horses in the back. If one of these horses is if I get a critical horse, no, you fucking criminal, bro. There's no way. I have actually never used like Gliscor while like 3D Pokemon has been a thing. It's pretty fresh looking. I'm not gonna hold you. I really enjoy Gligar. So Gliscor is pretty fresh. Give me a critical horse one time for the one time. I'm just horsing around. No! That's so much damage. Let's go, bro. I just need to horse around one more time. Uh-oh, wait, but this is like maybe the 5th or 6th time that I've used high horsepower. So I think I'm overdue for missing a high horsepower, which would actually suck dick. But at the same time, I am as likely, basically, I'm as overdue for a crit as I am for a high horsepower miss. But if a high horsepower crit, basically, if it's a crit and a miss, then that's okay. But they're gonna protect this turn because they have leftovers. Vegeta Blue! Good looks, thank you for the follow. This is so funny. That's actually very funny. High horsepower. Uh-oh. It's faster? Oh my gosh. They got a crit before I did. Can I get a crit? Please! Please, let me get a crit. Please give me crit. Give me the crit. Because they really don't have a great way to hit me for anything. Yeah, please crit. Please. Because they have 5 minutes and 22 seconds on the player timer. No! Oh no! Dude, this is evil. This is evil shit. All right, I need a critical hit. I need a critical horse, bro. Just one crit. Please, please, Game Freak. Just give me a high roll. Oh my gosh, bro. Dude, oh yeah, it's so fucking over. I'm getting bent over. I needed just average luck to get through this. I'm getting bent over and spanked by bad luck right now. This is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the crit. This is gonna be the crit. Trust. Because if it's not, I've lost the game. And before anybody's like, oh, Archaludon, I've been running leftovers Archaludon since Scarlet and Violet because I refuse to use Assault Vest because I'm a Rillaboom brand whore that would not dare take it off my team as a terrain setter until Miraidon came up. I definitely miss some games. Lunch place, forgot the soup. Oh no. Launch place forgot the soups. I'm so sorry about that, bro. Nah, this was a crazy game. Win or lose, like at the end of the day, I just ended up getting unlucky there. But nah, you're pretty right about this sand, bro. Sand be fucking kind of crazy, bro. I feel like there's so many little things about this sort of team. Damn, I hate that Pokemon. Nah, I love Archaludon. I absolutely adore Archaludon. I've loved specifically Leftovers Archaludon for such a long time. I think it's so cool. Oh, yo, Ryan's on Pokemon Unite. Yo, I started playing Pokemon Unite again for this season. I started playing yesterday with Emily again. It was really fun, but then we got like a double AFK, and then we were like, yeah, okay, let's call it a night. Martin Sabiri. Martin Sabiri. I'm one win from Garchomp Professor. Let's go!
To his family.
Shout out to your family. I love Garchomp out here. It's a very cool Pokemon. I feel like they overdid the design just enough, so that's a very fucking cool. Big fan of Garchomp. Love everything about Garchomp. Also, Garchomp was kind of difficult to come by early game in whatchamacallit. Like BD, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, and DPD. Yo, MG Shade, thank you. How you doing? Hello. Yeah. That's how you know somebody's from New York. All right. No. Oh, wait. For a second, for a hot second, I was like, no. Heard you like Garchomp had to follow. You're so real for that. You're so real for doing that, by the way. It's a Whimsicott Staraptor. Alright, at least Sinistra is in the back so that T-Tar will not be the biggest victim of and then Rock Slide for the culture, because flinches, even flinches. 2 hours, like 22, I think, or something. Yeah, it's actually probably around like 8 hours now, because it was like 12 hours as the stream was starting. After one, Metagross for that silly bird. Yo, that bird be super silly. Very silly bird. Silliest bird, in fact. Oh, what? They weren't going for T-Tar? Well, that makes me feel kind of dumb, but I guess it is what it is. Oof, it might be slowed for this battle. Rage Powder? I don't really like Rage Powder this turn, so I'll probably get hit by a Brave Bird, but... Ironhead, how much damage are we doing to Staraptor? I'm gonna need the damage. They hit the Tailwind, TR helps. Yeah, that's true. But the idea is, like, Ironhead plus a Brave Bird. It's gonna be dual Wing Beat. Oh, I just avoid straight up. I mean, I am kind of overdue some good luck, right? Sheesh, yeah, this is gonna be tough. Alright, if I switch into a dual Wing Beat, like, they're gonna dual Wing Beat anyway. I might as well get rid of this Whimsicott. Uh-oh. Who sent out in its place? It's not the best turn I could have had, but it's not the worst turn either. I mean, Michael Kelch did take Star Raptors #1 on ranked ladder, so chances are optimal Star Raptor is probably different than how everybody else was running it. What are these Pokemons he got? I don't know, but you know, they're doing pretty well. I think that, like, since new toy syndrome is probably worn off, Star Raptor is not bad anymore, but it's, yeah, I think it's in an interesting spot for sure. So Tailwind is very, like, I would like to protect and maybe Trick Room, but I feel like I'm gonna get, you know what, yeah, let me just try to do that, because Dual Wing Beat can miss if it, like, this is just a very dire game state, to be honest with you. This stream stressed me out. I'm not gonna lie, bro, I'd be going through the motions. Also, I'm a very stubborn player. There are things that I do that you should not do as a player. I'll keep it a bug with you. Yo, Black American villain. He's a villain. That's me when I'm on my villain arc, because I'm a Black American. I'm also a Black Asian American. I'm a Black African American. I'm African American. Okay, maybe I should have just fucking hit that thing with, like, whatever. Because Rock Slide was neutral. Yeah, Stab Rock Slide probably would have been the wave in retrospect. But hindsight is also 2020, so like it is thing. All right, 75% accurate hypnosis. Save my fucking game right now. Yeah, it was a little bit. That was too little, too late. You were right about that. You're right about that, Michael. I probably should have set up the Trick Room and just gone for it. Because if I was gonna get missed by Dual Wing Beat that turn, then it would, you know what I'm saying? The game just sort of ended like that. Rock Slide Chomp, all the greed, real. That's very real. Reach me, baby. Call my phone and put EC, baby. And I flinch, so I can't, bro. Dude, this is fucking terrible. I mean, I don't get me wrong. Like, it's better that I use my bad luck up for this type of stupid bullshit, but damn, that's crazy. Yeah, Star Raptor's just snowballed out of control. A critical hit would be cool, though. You would be nice. Actually, I don't think a critical hit would get rid of Star Raptor, to be honest with you. It's been a while since I've hit a crit. Unfortunate, bad time. Also, I feel like, what should we call it? I walked so much at the convention that I just feel healthier. Unironically, it felt like that entire anime convention was just me walking the entire time, non-stop walking, literally just non-stop. I don't know, I feel like motivated to continue just that, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, I feel good after like all that shit. Definitely, I ate a bunch of junk food yesterday because I feel like I was at a crazy calorie deficit over the weekend, but I've really been having a great time. I really do hope that you get that Garchomp Professor. All right, let's do one more battle. I do have a few teams that I want to build, so if I get back from work in time tonight and then I can like actually do that, then that would be really nice. It would be really cool. Sounds about yep, it sounds about right. But Anime Expo, it's the largest, at least in terms of overall area. Like you're walking pretty close to a mile from like from the furthest ends of the convention, and then a lot of times you're walking back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So it's crazy. You don't even realize it, but you're covering so much distance that it is actually a lot of exercise. Raichu Y also seems really good. Focus Blast, Raichu Y. I feel like that's what this is. All right, let's full send it. The Rose and Javits get me. I never get tired from walking, but it kills my calves. I think Javits is one of the better convention centers for conventions because there are not too many bottlenecks. Like, there are certain hallways and areas in like the Los Angeles Convention Center that have absolutely so much. Like, the bottleneck is so tight in some spaces that it absolutely just creates so much traffic. In Javits, I feel like there are a lot of people walking around, but like it never feels like it's, you know what I'm saying? I've been to the Javits so many times for so many different occasions, and it just feels like, you know, NYCC slammed on the show floor in Artist Alley. Sheesh, I would have to see that. I do take your word for it. Ironhead or another rocks. Let's just double rock slide for the culture. Yo, Xeno VGC with the raid!
Shout out to his family.
How we doing today? Thank you for bringing your community over here. How you doing? How you doing? How's your stream today? What were you up to? Were you playing ranked or doing viewer battles or just doing some Pokemon stuff? We good? Oh yeah, love to see that. You know, was doing ranked. Nice. How'd it go? How'd it go? This is my first day back from like a week-long vacation. So I'm just having fun. This end of the season, around where did you end for the season? If you don't want to talk about it, I understand that. I am... Yo, this Aquajet is about to... This Aquajet is about to slap my hairline back, bro. This Aquajet is gonna push back my hairline so far. I need a double rock slide. 700th. Ooh, very nearly champion, but people are crazy. Awesome. That's really fire. That's really fire. I'm currently in I'm in Master Ball 4. You know, that's fine as long as this rock slide connects. I've been having really bad luck today, but the rock slide connects. Yo, shout out one time to the one time. Shout out to Xeno VGC, and then shout out to Excadrill for just doing that. I've been having some pretty good luck with Gliscor. It's been not a Pokemon that I bring a lot, but it's super cool. Oh yeah, there was a stream sniper, so be careful. Oh no! I feel like that's a scary thing, is that like I'm used to dealing with stream snipers in Fortnite. I'm not used to dealing with stream snipers on on Pokemon. I do have like a pop-up blocker like this, so that's kind of cool. But besides that, sheesh. You really think Pelipper's a victim here? Because I feel like Pelipper could really, you know what, Pelipper, let's just go with that. Trick Room. Will I die to... No, I'm gonna go down to Hurricane. I'll just do it anyway. I'm gonna die from it. It's probably not like so. I've seen people stream snipe in chess. They were really crazy. That's actually very funny. That's hilarious. This is gonna be... Oh. Okay. They got that. They got that for real. Hopefully Gliscor can put in a lot of work from the back. No, wait, I didn't mean it like that. I just realized that sounded like it was an innuendo. I meant like, you know, just like a good job from the, like, in the back. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind me. Just ignore me. Just like saying, I just say a lot of shit. I'd just be saying anything, I guess. Oh, it's Whimsicott. It is the if you protect, you lose the game Pokemon. So I'm not gonna click protect, and hopefully I don't lose the game against this Pokemon. Love a bit of sand gaming. Yeah, I was getting pretty unlucky, so the homie was like, all right, bro, time for sand. And we built a team together on stream, and it was, it's working. Oh, I still have Sash on Excadrill, which is nice. Unless it's gonna be, I don't think Double Down's gonna be able to get rid of, I'm gonna go with the Dual Wing Beat into Pelipper and a Rock Slide. Let's see if Wide Guard is a thing. The Anime Anime Expo. I almost said Anime NYC. Anime Expo was so much fun. Ooh! Yeah, that could have been done. That could have been done a little bit differently. Yeah, in retrospect, like, my immediate hindsight is I could have just protected and gone for whatever. I just didn't know if that was like a high, if that's like a high bulk Whimsicott, then high horsepower doesn't actually clear. But I guess, yeah, high horsepower. Them horses be really high, but not high enough to hit a flying type. Pelipper, no! Pelipper, don't do it! Please. No more Tailwind. I need this sun to be, I mean, well, not sun. I need the weather to be gone. Last Encore. Okay, that's GG. That's GG. I respect. I big time Nick respect it. Very respectable. Oh no, I could have dropped my croissant. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I did drop my croissant because this lady from Toulajour gave me a free chocolate croissant because I got matcha. It was really close to like closing time, and I literally dropped it. I dropped it when I was getting into my car, and I was so upset. That happened like last week. Yeah, that was sad. Somebody's name is Down D Stairs. It's like a One Piece name. I wonder what happens at, like, you know what I'm saying, like the middle initial D. It was super hype. Dear Neptune, oh good heavens. You know, like real. I feel that. Yo, it's been a really great stream today. I really didn't even notice that it was like 1 p.m. already. So it is 1 p.m. So I do have to end, which means that I do have to raid shortly after receiving a raid from Xeno. But thank you so much for bringing your community here. I really do appreciate that. And I will definitely be checking out your stream next time you're live. Everybody have a great rest of your day-o. Let's really quickly raid out to one of the friendos. And Salkren, do you also stream VGC stuff? If you do, I'll check out your channel. And which one? I do not. Got you. But still nice to meet you, because, you know, it's nice to meet people, because in my TikTok chat today, there was somebody who met someone who they played against at a regional, which is really cool, which is really dope. Very small world in VGC. And that's one of my favorite parts about it. All right. Who's doing Pokemon stuff? Oh, I wonder if Ryan's live, because he recently started streaming. I do not think he's live. There's so many people that don't speak English on this radio. Okay, wait, let me add. I will add a search filter. Oh no, I do not know how to use this, like, whatsoever. Alright, let's show love to... Maheen the Machine. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to show some love to Maheen, who has just started his stream. It's another UK person. Shout out to the UK. I don't like that. Listen, I'm Congolese, so I don't like what you did to me or Mexico in the World Cup, but you know, y'all pretty cool out there. I got family out there, I got friends out there, so y'all be safe. Mad love. See y'all later. Peace out, panda out. Everybody have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye. Oh wait, I have to stall for like 10 seconds. This little ring started. I really can't quit right now. But love y'all. Everybody have a great rest of your day. Peace out. Peace out. All right, peace out, TikTok. Y'all are so dope. Y'all are always the most dope platform. And well, everybody have an extra great day. Y'all deserve it. Peace out. Love y'all. All right, who's last? It is now Skada. Thanks for being here in the YouTube chat, for real. Thank you, for real, for real. Appreciate it. Everybody have a great rest of your day. Love y'all. Bye-bye.